What it do, what it do, what it do, y'all. What it do, YouTube. We back in action. Houston Rockets. Live NBA play-by-play versus the New York Knicks. We in H-Town. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button one time. Subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody that's pulling up. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the chat. Salute to everybody that's pulling up. Press 1 if y'all can hear me real quick. Press 1, press 1, press 1. Shout out to all the members. Y'all know who y'all are, man. General salute. Salute, salute. Shout out, general salute to all the members of the channel. Once again, I'm good, Zach. Bet. Hey, shout out to Day Walker, man. Salute, salute. Day Walker pulling up. Salute, Julia. Oh, Warren, my bad. What up, Warren? Warren said we got to win. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. New York Knicks. We're top 3 seed in the East, so this will be another, good win for the Rockets. Salute. Roy Montez, salute, salute. Salute. He said them KD haters won. Oh, man. Mohamed was good. Salute. What's happening, Mohamed? Salute. My boy Zach in the building. Salute, Zach was saying. Salute. Deal in the building. Deal with it. Yes, sir. Chest ready in the building. What's up with the chest ready? Tyler Brown, salute. Salute, my G. Leo in the building. What's happening, Leo? What's happening? What's happening? What's good, Javi? Javi in the building. Salute, salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JR Bennett, man. What's happening, JR? General salute. JR pulling up for the one time, man, like always. General salute. Joanne, I see you, Joanne. What's happening, Joanne? What's happening? What's happening? Salute, salute. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. It's that easy. Boom. Hit the like button. That's it. That's it. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about me talking about you. Hitting that like button, man. What up, Daniel? I see you in the building. 14 Black. What's good? Andrew, what's good? What's happening, everybody? Chest ready. Mr. Mass in the building. What up, Mass? Salute. Salute. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Cat versus LP. We shall see, man. We shall see. Space Age, what it do? What it do, Space Age? The mic is right. We good. We good, Miss Kiki. We good. Bet, bet. Slim Boss, what's good? What's good, homie? What's up with it, homie? Miss Maya B in the building as well. What's up with it, Maya B? Salute, salute. Y'all hit that like button for Miss Maya B. Tyrone Chapman, what it do? Mateo, what's good, Mateo? What's up with it? He said, why Eason starting not Reed? Man, he might told y'all he was gonna play with that lineup. But from what I heard, it was about, matchups. It was about matchups, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. He may pull the quick one, huh? He pulled a quick one. So, man, y'all hit that like button. I'm gonna fix the scoreboard. We finna get business. We finna get to the action and get straight to it, man. Hit that like button. Start lineup. Go Knicks. Yeah, Jalen Brunson, of course. For the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson once again, Karl-Anthony Towns. For the Houston Rockets, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, Alperen Sengun, and Amen Thompson in the start lineup. And we got action. We have action. It's the Houston Rockets. Let me know if my mic get distorted, do some crazy stuff. Let me know in the chat, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Once again. Fredo pulling up. What up, Fredo? What's good with it? Darrell, what's happening? Salute, salute, salute. Y'all hit that like button. Salute to the fam. So we got Jalen Brunson already getting fouled by Alperen Sengun. Going to the free throw line, man. Going to the free throw line. So we got JB Brunson at the free throw line. Ball don't lie. First free throw was no good for Jalen Brunson. First free throw was no good. Second free throw was up. Buckets. So we have a 1-zip game. Here come the Houston Rockets back on offense. That's Amen Thompson bringing it up. Pass it out to Sengun, back to Amen Thompson. He goes up and flushed it. Two-hand dunk. Make that one-handy. 2-1 Rockets up. And here comes Jalen Brunson controlling the offense for the Knicks. Brunson with the crossover off the pick in the corner to Mikal Bridges. He drives in the corner but stepped out of bounds and turned it over. Houston Rockets basketball. So the Rockets get it 2-1 in the first quarter. Mikal Bridges with the turnover. It's Tari Eason inbounds it to Amen Thompson. Amen with the setup. Guarded by Josh Hart. Hands it off to Alperen Sengun. Alp missed the backdoor pass. Hands it off to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant with the midi. Buckets. Easy money sniper with the bucket off the rip. So we have a 4-1 game. As Josh Hart attacks, Alp goes up. Missed the shot. Rebound. Amen. Twin with the push. Twin dumps it down to Alperen Sengun in the paint. Knocked away by Jalen Brunson. Here come the Knicks. That's Mikal Bridges. Bounce pass. Jalen Brunson pull up three. No good. Way off. Too short. Rebound Kevin Durant. Here comes KD. Hands it off to Alperen Sengun. Alp off the pick by Kevin Durant. Back to KD. KD one-on-one with Cat. Pulls up straight in his face. Buckets. Buckets for Kevin Durant. Just like that, man. Kevin Durant for three. And the Knicks turned it over. 7-1 game. 7-1 game to start the first quarter. Yes, sir. That's Amen Thompson back at it with it. Amen off the pick. Hands it off to Alperen Sengun. Alp to KD. Kevin Durant feeling some type of way. Buckets, man. Buckets for Kevin Durant. 3 for 3 from the field for KD. And he's starting off the right way. We have a 9-1 game. Jalen Brunson off the pick. Crossover. On it to the wing. Mikal Bridges with it. Back up top. Josh Hart pulls up for a three. Bricked it. Rebound Kevin Durant. Nope. Jabari Smith Jr. Here comes Tari Eason. Eason full speed ahead to the rack. Finds Alp. Back to Eason. Kevin Durant wide open for a three. Buckets, man. Kevin Durant 4 for 4 from the field. Timeout Knicks. 4 for 4 starting off the right way. 10-0 scoring run for Kevin Durant after Amen Thompson with the first flush of the game. And Kevin Durant feeling some type of way back in Houston. Once again, 10 points for KD to start the first quarter. He's 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three. Jabari Smith Jr., 1 rebound. Tari Eason, 0 points. Alperen Sengun with 0 points as well. But he has 3 assists in this game so far in the first quarter. And once again, Amen Thompson, 2 points to start the first quarter. So Houston starting off 83% clip from the field and 67% from the three, with 3 rebounds for 4 assists so far in this game. The Knicks just starting 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from the three, with nobody scoring but Jalen Brunson at the free throw line so far. So it's an 11-point game. Good start for the Houston Rockets, but don't get too comfortable. Can't get comfortable. We've seen this movie before. Matter of fact, we've seen them blow a 19, 18-point game against the Knicks in New York. So the Rockets have these games where they start off hot. They start off, with good chemistry, good connection. Kevin Durant starting off on a heater. We just want to see if they can, keep up the pace. Basketball's a game of runs. So I hope the Rockets play some defense to keep the Knicks where they at. Keep them at bay. But other than that, man, good start. Good start for the Houston Rockets. Most definitely the defense. You have the Knicks turn it over 3-4 times already, I believe. Well, 2 turnovers so far in the first quarter. And the offense can speak for itself with the players that the Rockets have. So at the end of the day, It comes back to defense. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. It's gonna be an interesting game, man. Let's get over 100 likes. I see y'all in the building. Salute to everybody that's pulling up. Salute. Salute. 12-1 start for the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant 4 for 4 from the field, 10 points. 3 assists for Alp. Hope we get to still see that engine in Alp that he's been having the last 4 or 5 games, something like that. So winning is contagious. If you keep doing the same thing that you've been doing as a team, man, it's contagious. Let's see if they can keep it up, though. What up, chat? What up? Red Rowdy, what's good? Akeem in the building. Salute, man. What it do, Akeem? What it do? Quan, I see you, man. What up, chat? What's good, y'all? Hit that like button. The like button. Very interesting first quarter. Very, very interesting. As we getting back to it out of timeout. As the New York Knicks with the possession. Mikal Bridges swinging into OG Anunoby. He throws it to the ceiling. No good. Missed shot. Rebounded by Alperen Sengun. Houston Rockets pushing it. It's Amen Thompson on the wing. Gets to the paint. Goes over the floater. Buckets for Amen Thompson. 14-1. 14-1 ball game. Cat hands it off to Brunson. Back to Cat. 1-on-1 with Alp. Bagging him down. Off the hook. No good. Good defense. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, the Rockets turned over. Gave it right back to the Knicks. Come on, Houston. Come on, Houston. Gave it right back to him, man. 14-1. Jalen Brunson with the inbound. Josh Hart on the wing, guarded by Tari Eason. He finds Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the midi. Buckets. 14-3. 11-point game. 8:22 left to go in the first quarter. It's Kevin Durant bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. KD guarded by OG. KD to Alperen Sengun, who's guarded by Cat. Alp with the 1-on-1. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Houston. Alp finds Kevin Durant. Back to Alperen Sengun. Has to shoot it. Alperen Sengun for 3. He's still on the heater. Alp still on the heater for 3. 17-3. Alp with the buckets, man. Alp with the buckets. Mikal Bridges hands it off to OG Anunoby. OG drives left, guarded by Amen. OG in the paint to the corner. Josh Hart has to do something with it. He attacks, nowhere to go. Back to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the corner. OG Anunoby pulls up for 3. No good. Bridges with the rebound. Josh Hart in attack mode. Stops and pops for the midi, and that's good. That's a bucket. 17-5. 7:20 to go in the first. It's Amen Thompson with the possession at half court. Hunt down KD. He finds him. KD off the pick. Bounce past Alp. In the corner to Jabari. Tari Eason pulls up for a 3. Tari Eason is back, ladies and gentlemen. Tari Eason is back. He hits his first shot, and it's a 3-ball. 20-5. Rockets with another steal. Good hands by Alp. Amen Thompson finds Tari Eason with the flush. Yes, sir. 22-5. And they still going. They still moving. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. It's Josh Hart setting up the offense. Cat trying to get open. He pulls up for a 3. Good for Josh Hart. Money for Josh Hart. 22-8. It's Amen with the control. Setting up the offense. Zips it to Jabari. Jabari with the pump fake. Finds Alp. Alp in the corner. Tari Eason with the pump fake off the 3. Attacking the rack. Back in the corner. KD foot on the line. Buckets. Oh, no, he missed it. Tari Eason with the putback layup. He back in the start lineup, ladies and gentlemen. He's back in the start lineup, making his first few shots. Jalen Brunson attacking. Amen. Got him pump faking. Swinging it to Josh Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. That's Cat. Spin move on Tari Eason. Goes up with a floater. And that's good for Karl-Anthony Towns. It's a 14-point lead for the Houston Rockets. 24-10. The Rockets staying active. Tari Eason wide open. Takes another three. Tari Eason another three. Yes, sir. Tari Eason. His head is back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points for Tari Eason, 2 for 2 from the three. 10 buckets already for Tari Eason. Jalen Brunson dancing with it, hands it off to Mikal Bridges. Bridges, nowhere to go. Fadeaway is good. Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. 27-12. Houston Rockets bringing it up. Amen. Setting up the offense once again. Hands it off to Kevin Durant. To LP. LP has Cat on him. LP jab still attacking. Got him in dancing. Hands it off to Kevin Durant. Bounce past LP. Alley-oop. Boom. Amen Thompson with the flush, man. Amen Thompson with the flush, and the Rockets are moving different tonight, man. The Houston Rockets are moving a little bit different tonight. They're moving a little bit different. As you can see, 29-12. 10 points for Kevin Durant. I thought that was hell. Then you look up Tari Eason with 10 points in a row. Damn near. 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three. Wake your ass up, man. Alperen Sengun with 4 assists, 3 points, and Amen Thompson with 6 points to start this game. Jabari hasn't even looked at the rim. He has 1 assist and 1 rebound. But the Tari Eason, man, back in the start lineup tonight. And Mateo, I seen you came up here and questioned, you know, why Ime started Reed Sheppard over Tari Eason. It's a motivational boost for Tari Eason. And man, and when Reed Sheppard get in the game, we might see some dangerous things from him. But according to the matchup situation, you know what I'm saying, those are executive decisions that Ime Udoka needs to you know what I'm saying, highlight when it comes to matchups, you know, the schemes, you know, attention to detail and all that stuff. But so far in the first quarter, the Rockets 86% shooting from the field, 71% from the three, 5 for 7 from the 3-point land. They have 5 rebounds and 9 assists, 1 turnover. The New York Knicks, on the other hand, shooting 45% from the field, 20% from the three, on 1 for 5 shooting, only 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Nothing off the bench for the Knicks. OG Anunoby, 0 points. Karl-Anthony Towns with 2 points. Josh Hart with 5 of them things. Mikal Bridges with 2, and Jalen Brunson with 3. So the Rockets, you know, coming out of the first quarter, they hitting the lick. They hitting the lick in the first quarter, and you can't deny it, man. They have a different energy. Tari Eason was struggling for a minute in the starting lineup, get sent to the bench about 4 or 5 games, and come back a different person, you know. And it started with last game. He was knocking down shots, got him out his zone. I believe he had 15 points off the bench in good minutes. So him starting tonight, you know, it's looking like he's back, man. No cap. Just like LP, looking like he's back in motion as far as like putting up the big numbers and, you know, playing defense, changing the game in them type of ways. And that's what's needed for this Rockets, man. You can't just look at Kevin Durant and say, oh, save me. No, look at all these players. They supposed to step up a different way. They supposed to elevate their game, man. Period. But so we got to get our lick back, man. But like I said, man, it's a big lead right now. And I'm not trying to get too comfortable if I'm the Houston Rockets with this lead. I'm trying to stomp the Knicks by 30. Yeah. I ain't trying to let them see the daylight, man. Close that door, shut the blinds. You know, lock them in the room, man. And throw away the key on their ass. Don't let them see no daylight. If not, they see some breathing room, they're gonna see some, they're gonna start looking different too. But yeah, man, y'all hit the like button. What up, chat? What's good, everybody? What's up with it? Fredo in the building. Yeah, 30 ball, man. What up, Laro? Laro in the building. Yeah, Laro, we had a big lead against them the last time, 19, I believe. 19 or 18. That's when I had dropped the mic and left. No post game, nothing. I just left. Damn, the Rockets ought to be a damn shame that they still doing it. But hey, I'm about are you learning from your mistakes? So they gonna have to prove it tonight. But it's a great start for the Houston Rockets so far. Good game to start this first quarter. Very exciting. And we getting back to it. Getting back to it. So we have a foul on the Houston Rockets. Knicks get it in. Roberts can't get to go. And Kobe with the knock out of bounds. Kevin Durant on top of the key. Kevin Durant with the drive. Gets stripped away. Oh, he gets fouled. So we have a foul on the Knicks on Josh Hart. Kevin Durant gets fouled. (29-14). Reed Sheppard gets to the paint, goes up with a high floater, and that's buckets for Reed Sheppard. Bucket for Reed, 31-14. 31-14 for Houston. McBride off the pick, in and out of the dribble. Pump fakes on Reed Sheppard. In the corner to Josh Hart. Hart guarded by Kevin Durant. Bounce pass in the middle. Jalen Brunson has Kevin Durant on him on the wing. Brunson trying to get active. Brunson lost it, turned it over. Good defense, Houston. Good defense. You got to be ready, bro. Don't let them look at the rack. Don't let them look at it. Salute, Pastor. Salute. 31-14. It's Reed Sheppard on top of the key, guarded by McBride. Reed Sheppard in trouble, hands it off to Tari Eason. He drives. He loses the rock. Knocked out of bounds by the Knicks. Back to Houston with 6 seconds on the shot clock. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, but crazy floater for Reed Sheppard. Put it way up in the air. And finishes, man. As Reed Sheppard inbounds it to Clint Capela. Kevin Durant off the pick. Gets the switch with Robinson. KD pull up three. No good. Knicks with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, he pump fakes. Drives left, gets to the paint. Missed the shot. And knocked out of bounds by Houston. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. What did it do? What did it do, DQ? What did it do? Robinson hands off to McBride. Reed Sheppard stand locked on him. Pull up midi for the Knicks. No good. Rebound by Kevin Durant. 31-14. KD in the middle. Off the pick by Clint Capela. Bounce pass. Clint Capela goes up. Missed the shot. Rebound Knicks. Jalen Brunson with the control. Brunson. Driving. Pump fakes. Pulls up midi. Buckets. Buckets for Brunson. 31-16. Amen Thompson. 2:14 left to go in the first quarter. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Pull up midi for Amen Thompson. That's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Here come the Knicks. McBride with the possession. He pulls, stops, and pops for three. That's no good. Rebound by Reed Sheppard. Knocked out his hands. Houston with a 15-point lead. 15-point lead. Right under 2 minutes left to go. Reed Sheppard. Waiting on the pick. Bounce pass to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant goes up, gets fouled. And we'll be shooting free throws for Kevin Durant. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So 5 points for Josh Hart, 5 points for Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. For the Houston Rockets, 10 points for KD, 10 points for Tari Eason, 6 points for Amen. As Kevin Durant misses the first free throw. KD makes the second free throw. So it's a 32-16, 16-point lead for the Houston Rockets in the first quarter. 1:45 left to go. Jalen Brunson with the setup. Brunson to Robinson. Hands it off back to Brunson. Brunson to McBride. To Clarkson. Clarkson in attack mode. Stops. Pulls up. Midi is good. 32-18. As Reed Sheppard comes back. Feeding Jabari. Jabari back up top. Swinging it to Kevin Durant on the wing. KD. Guarded by Clarkson. Bounce past to LP. LP getting on the floor with it. Knicks keep it alive. Knicks with the steal. Jalen Brunson in and out. Attacking Reed Sheppard goes up. Alley-oop flush for Robinson. It's a 12-point game, 32-20. In the first quarter, it's Kevin Durant with the handle. KD crossover. KD to LP. LP in the corner. Reed Sheppard pulls up. Buckets. Splash it. Cash it, man. Reed Sheppard for 3. Off the bench with 5 points. 35-20. Jalen Brunson attacking. Block that shit up out of here. It's Amen Thompson. Blocked it to hell. Reed Sheppard to KD. KD finishes with the easy finger roll layup, man. 37-20. Right under 30 seconds to go. 37-20. 13 points for Kevin Durant, 5 for 7 from the field. Brunson in the corner. 3 is no good. Robinson keeps it alive, but fouled by Jabari Smith Jr. Fouled by Jabari. Yes, sir, chat. Yes, sir. So we have free throws for the New York Knicks. Yeah, Robinson at the free throw line for 2. Solid first quarter for the Rockets. Man, did y'all see that boy shoot that free throw? Robinson first free throw is way off. 7.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. 37-20. Man, they still making subs, man. Come on, man. First quarter over with, bro. Second free throw is good for Robinson. 16-point lead. Houston get it in. LP. Shot clock running down. LP attacking the basket. Spin move. Goes up and gets fouled. There we go. Keep applying pressure, bro. Keep applying pressure. All the way down to the other end. So LP will be shooting free throws. Fouled by Robinson. Took it full court. That's a foul, bro. That's a foul, bro. So KD will be taking C for the first time in the first quarter as it comes to an end. Once again, solid start for the Rockets. 37-21. LP. Misses both free throws. And that'll do it for the first quarter. That'll do it for the first, man. That'll do it. Houston come out with a 16-point lead. Unfortunately, LP missed his 2 free throws. But 16-point lead. Kevin Durant, 13 points to start the first. 5 for 7 from the field. 2 for 4 from the 3. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover for KD, 1 block as well. Jabari Smith Jr., 0 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Tari Eason, back in the start lineup. Put on a show in the first quarter. 10 points for Tari Eason, man. 2 for 2 from the 3. Alperen Sengun, 3 points. Only took 2 shots. And it came from the 3. It came from the 3. He's 0 for 2 at the free throw line, like I just mentioned. But he has 5 assists. 5 assists for LP, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Amen Thompson, 6 points. Looking like Amen. He has 1 rebound, 2 assists. And off the bench, Reed Sheppard. Reed Sheppard with 5 points, 2 for 2 from the field. 2 rebounds for Reed Sheppard, 1 assist. The Houston Rockets in that first quarter, 75% from the field, 67% from the 3. After struggling from the 3, starting good and finishing bad, or was vice versa, man. But to start the first quarter like that with the energy that they have, that's the look that you need to see from the Rockets. 8 rebounds for Houston, 12 assists. 12 assists for the Rockets. So they moving that thing around, man. They being active as far as initiating offense and not being stagnant, making it a predictable outcome on the island with KD or Alperen Sengun and Amen Thompson. But yeah, man, Rockets starting off well. Let me see the turnovers. Only 1 turnover, 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers for Houston, 1 steal, 3 blocks. For the New York Knicks, they're shooting 41% from the field, 14% from the 3, 1 for 7 from the 3 for the New York Knicks. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers. 5 points for Robinson, Mitchell Robinson off the bench. Jordon Clarkson with 2 of them things as well. In the start lineup, OG Anunoby, he's 0 for 2 from the field, coming from the 3 altogether. Only 1 rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns with 2 points. Josh Hart with 5 points on 2 for 4 shooting, 1 for 2 from the 3. 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 turnover for Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges with 2 points. Same stat line. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. And Jalen Brunson, 5 points, 2 for 6 from the field. 2 assists. And I know it's the first quarter, but at the end of the day, man, I just want to see the Rockets keep up the same pace, keep up the same energy. Don't go away from what they're doing. I know defense, and you make adjustments, but that's where our adjustments, and our defense has to adjust as well. Coming from when they make their runs. If not, man, we're gonna see the same old movie, same old story at the end of the day. But they do have a different type of vibe tonight, So, I ain't gonna wish bad upon them. 16-point lead, holding Jalen Brunson and Cat to a level. You just want to see it continue. You want to see it continue. And we back to it. And we already have a foul on the play. It's Jae'Sean Tate already committed a foul, man. Tate already committed a foul. Cat on top of the key. Karl-Anthony Towns. Jose Alvarado for a 3. Buckets. 3 is good for Jose Alvarado. Rockets. Alperen Sengun controlling it, guarded by Cat. We have a foul on Jose. 27-37. 24-37, my bad. Jabari with the sideline, inbound, trying to feed LP. He gives it to him. LP, one-on-one with Cat, got him in the post, finds Jae'Sean Tate for a three. Tate, no good. Rebound, LP. Aaron Holiday for a three. That's no good. Rockets with another rebound. Find Jabari Smith Jr. wide open for a three. He can't get it to go. 37-24. Jose Alvarado with the possession. One-on-one. In the tag mode, Jose hands it off to OG Anunoby. Gets the switch on Jae'Sean Tate. Tate with the recover. Mid-range is good. 11-point lead now for Houston, 37-26. Amen Thompson. All over the place. He gives up to LP. LP on top of the key. Swinging it. Aaron Holiday catch and shoot from the three. That's no good. And the Rockets can't hit shots now. Back on defense, Jose Alvarado. Up top the Cat. Cat thought about three. Back to Jose. Jose in the corner. Jordon Clarkson. One-on-one with Jabari. Good defense for Houston. Clarkson with a better shot maker. With a better shot. 37-28. And we have a timeout. Just like that. Just like that. New York came out, made their run real quick. They came out and made it run real quick. But yeah, you got 5 points for Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart with 5. But off the bench is where it's coming from for the Knicks. They're giving them a different look, different light. You see what Jose Alvarado bring it to the table for what he do. 3 points. Jordon Clarkson, 4 points, 5 points for Mitchell Robinson. But OG Anunoby made his first bucket. Cat trying to get active. Him and I'd rather others try to beat us, but Cat and Brunson, nah, man. You gotta take both of them out. Even though it's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to contain one of them, but keep all of them at bay. But yeah, the Knicks make their run. And we're gonna see how the Rockets make their run. We're gonna see how the Rockets make their run. Laro say, I guess we need that 37-year-old in the game. Hey, man. I don't want to say that's what it's looking like. Not at all. Not at all. Rockets just got to stick to the plan, man. I know it's different weapons on the court, but you don't want to make that too obvious for the Houston Rockets. Oh, they need KD, and, you know, when KD take the seat, we can't score. We can't even play defense no more. It's a different look. You know, I'm trying to blurt it out in my mind, but at the same time, we've been seeing all year long. Been seeing it all year long, bro. Okogie, I ain't even seeing Dorian Finney-Smith no more. They got Okogie and Tate ahead of this nigga. Even with Tari Eason going to the start lineup again. Things changing, man. Things changing. Say Jabari needs to step up. Yeah, Jabari be playing like he just, I don't know. He don't even be trying to look at the rim. Like, he don't want to step on nobody's toes if he try to take it upon himself to score. You can just tell that they just telling him, hey, these are your shots. And if you get in trouble, try to put it on the floor and make something happen. But we know that ain't his game. And you can tell he get a little cluttered when he got to make those decisions. Passing out of certain, double teams or just putting the ball on the floor in general and Trying to make something happen. 37-28. Jose Alvarado applying pressure on the Holiday. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Houston. Holiday hands it off to Alperen Sengun with the one-on-one. Hands it off to Jabari off the pick. Jabari with the mid-range pull-up and gets fouled. There we go. Got to be aggressive. No KD on the floor to be aggressive and hold you niggas' hands. You got to step up. So we got Jabari shooting 2 free throws. First one is good. So Jabari finally on the board coming from the free throw line. 1 point for Jabari. 6 points for Amen. 3 points for Alperen. 10 for Tari Eason and 13 for KD. Jabari's second free throw is good. 39-28. It's Cat trying to put the moves on Alperen. Couldn't score. He gets the rebound. OG Anunoby with the pull-up 3. That's no good. Mikal Bridges with the save. Jose Alvarado for 3. And that goes in. That goes in. 8-point game. My bad. 39-28. Yeah, 8-point game. I say he just made the 3. 8-point game, 39-31. Amen Thompson with the possession. Finds Jae'Sean Tate off the 3. Tate keep it up. Tate gets it blocked. Jabari with the save on top of the key. Finds Amen. Amen with the pump fake. Pulls up for a 3 at the buzzer. That's way off. Shot clock violation. Turnover Houston. 39-31. 9 minutes left to go in the first half. In the second quarter, here come the Knicks. Jose Alvarado hands it off to Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns. They don't want to let him shoot 3s. He gets to the paint. He goes up and gets fouled by Alperen. Cat at the free throw line for 2. 39-31. First one is good for Cat. Down to a 7-point game. So the Houston Rockets in the second quarter took their foot off the gas for the Knicks to make their comeback. 39-32. Second free throw is up for Cat, and that's good. Here comes Houston. 8:45 left to go in the second quarter. Amen Thompson behind the back, keeping it alive. Gets the switch on OG Anunoby. Amen Thompson gets to the paint. Sidestep for a 2. No good. Rebound. OG Anunoby. Jose Alvarado gives it up to Clarkson. He scores. As Clarkson scores. Jabari Smith Jr. hands it out to Alperen. Alperen finds Jae'Sean Tate. He goes up and scores. So Rockets stop the bleeding. Finally score in the second quarter. 4 points in the second quarter for the Rockets. 41-35. Under 8 minutes to go. Cat with the possession on top of the key. Alperen Sengun with the defense. Cat thought about a 3 once again. Give it up to Jose Alvarado. Jose driving. Goes over the floater. Buckets. So Jose scores 41-37. 8 points. 3 for 3 from the field for Jose Alvarado. Alperen to Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari off the pick. Jabari goes up, free throw line, midi, good, buckets. And we have a foul on Jose Alvarado. So that's damn near a 3-point play. 43-37. Jabari knocked down the midi, and LP gets pushed in the back. Oh, no, he got boxed out. But fouled. Six-point game. It's Alperen Sengun connects at the free throw line. 44-37, 7-point lead for the Houston Rockets. It's Jose Alvarado. He's bringing it up. Set up the offense. Hands it off to Cat. Cat one-on-one. Hands it off to Jose. Jose in the corner to OG Anunoby for three. No good. Houston off to the races. Reed Sheppard. Hands it off to LP. LP back to Reed. Reed has Clarkson. Can't find out where to go. Reed Sheppard. Got it away from him. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Amen Thompson has to make something happen. Tari Eason catch the shoot from the corner. Buckets, man. Tari Eason is back, man. He must have found him a new lady or something, man. She got that boy knocking down everything. She got Tari Eason want to knock down every night. Tari Eason with the buckets, man. 10-point game, man. Tari Eason with 13 points, matching Kevin Durant 13 points. Tari Eason hasn't missed tonight yet. 4 points for LP, 6 assists. Amen Thompson with 6 points and 4 points for Jabari now. But and what got off the bench? Reed Sheppard off the bench still with 5 points and 2 points for Jae'Sean Tate. But yeah, man, Tari Eason, man, he feeling some type of way. Tari Eason woke up. He's awake. He's awake, man. Ain't no way around it. Gotta call it like I see it. This is a Tari Eason that's been missing in action for a minute now. You know, he's unconscious from the corner three now. 3 for 3? Shit. He 3 for 3. Making everything. But right now in the second quarter, Houston shoots 60% from the field, 47% from the three. The Knicks shooting 48% from the field and 27% from the three. Jalen Brunson sitting on 5 points. Cat sitting on 4. Josh Hart sitting on 5 points. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby sitting on 2 points. But like I said, off the bench for the Knicks, 6 points for Jordon Clarkson, 8 points for Jose Alvarado. He's balling. He hasn't missed. He's 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three, and 5 points for Mitchell Robinson. But yeah, Kevin Durant not in the second quarter, haven't stepped in the second quarter yet. The Rockets trying to keep some type of distance with a 10-point lead right now. It got close to a 6-point lead. And, that was a big 3 for Tari Eason to create some separation. But we have to be locked back in on defense, man. It's a different atmosphere. You got Jose Alvarado taking over as far as scoring. He has more points than, Jalen Brunson coming off the bench. So that just means you have to still stay locked in when Brunson get on the court. I know he's the game plan. He's the guy, him and Cat. You want to take them out the game, but the other guys that the Knicks have will wake up too. They'll wake up and show up like they doing. That's why, you see the activeness, the defense, the agitation that Jose Alvarado brings to the table, just knock off your equilibrium for you the other team. But at the same time, man, you gotta punch him back. You gotta push him back. And I think that's what they did, the Houston Rockets. But as far as the second quarter, it was looking a little dangerous. Rockets couldn't put up no boards. They couldn't shoot nothing. And I believe it was 37. We scored 10 points now in the second quarter. So yeah, man. Hopefully they continue it in this second quarter. Salute to the chat. Salute. Emmanuel, Maya B, tired the show. Slim Boss, the Gravy, Laro. What's good? What's good? It's all I want to see from these Rockets, man. Just fight back, bro. Teams gonna make their run. Guys make tough shots. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, put your head down and having a pity party when the shit happens to you. You gotta fight it, fight that bitch, fight them back. You know what I'm saying? We get back to a 10-point game, 47-37. Jalen Brunson off the pick. Nowhere to go. In the corner to Josh Hart. Josh Hart guarded by KD. Step back for a three. No good. Houston Rockets with the rebound. Kevin Durant setting up the play. Hands it off to Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari with the midi. Too short. Missed the shot for Jabari Smith Jr. Here comes Jalen Brunson. He's back in action. Brunson. Swinging it. Back to McBride. McBride in the corner. He's dancing with the rock. Has Kevin Durant on him. Pulls up for a midi. No good. And Houston with the possessions. Reed Sheppard with the crossover off the pick by Clint Capela. Finds Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant for three. Too short this time. Missed the three. Knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? 37, 20, 37, 47. Back at it is Houston. Jalen Brunson throws it away to McBride. McBride off the pick. He drives, gets to the paint, goes up in the corner to Josh Hart for a three. No good. Kevin Durant with another rebound. He has four. Reed Sheppard stops and pops for three. Buckets, man. Reed Sheppard with 8 points. Reed Sheppard is cooking off the bench. It don't matter where you put him. He gonna cook. 50-37, back to a 13-point lead. Jalen Brunson hands it off to Josh Hart to Robinson. Robinson in the corner to McBride for three. That's a brick. Houston with another rebound. Kevin Durant on top of the key. Crossover. KD thought about it. Bounce past to Clint Capela. In the corner, Tari Eason for a three. Oh, shit. That's way out. Somebody check the backboard. Somebody check that backboard. He shot them up hard. 50-37. Another steal by the Rockets. Reed Sheppard. Boom. With the flush. Fast break, two-hand dunk for Reed Sheppard. 52-37. Houston Rockets starting to wake back up. Three is good for McBride. 12-point game. 12-point game. It's Reed Sheppard attacking. In the middle, hands it out to KD. KD back to Reed Sheppard. Sheppard still in attack mode, goes up, fade away. Buckets for Reed Sheppard. Off the fadeaway. Reed cooking, man. He cooking, dog. 54-40. 12 points for Reed Sheppard off the bench. Houston Rockets with another rebound. It's Tari Eason in the fast break. Hands it off to KD. KD goes up and flushed it, man. 56-40. Houston turned this bitch around. Houston turned it around. As Cat goes over the floater off the glass, that's no good. Pump fake, McBride for three. No good. Rebound, Tari Eason. And he hands it out to Kevin Durant for one shot. A good shot. Reed Sheppard get it back. As Reed Sheppard look active. Attacking Jalen Brunson. Reed Sheppard thought about three, hands it off to Tari Eason. Tari Eason trying to take over. Eason. And they call an offensive foul on the Rockets. And Reed Sheppard want a review. They say no. So Reed Sheppard gets called for a foul. And we back to it. Here come the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby back to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson guarded by Clint Capela. And we have another loose ball foul. $56-40. Brunson with the crossover spin move. Amen Thompson got him locked up. Oh, and he escaped. Off the glass, Jalen Brunson with the 2. 14-point game. 2:15 left to go in the first half. Reed Sheppard setting up the play. Crossover by Reed Sheppard. Hands it off to Clint Capela to KD. Kevin Durant pulls up for a 3. Splash it. Cash it. Buckets for Kevin Durant, man. 59-42. Buckets for KD. Brunson got trapped up. Hands it off to Robinson. Robinson to Mikal Bridges. Bridges drives in the paint, in the corner. OG Anunoby for 3. No good. Kevin Durant, nope. Clint Capela with the save. Outlets it. Kevin Durant gets fouled. Oh, nope, he gets it back. Amen Thompson with the flush. Yes, sir. Let's take that bitch back up, man. Let's go on, take that lead right back up. 61-42. 61-42. Brunson on the wing, guarded by Kevin Durant in attack mode. He gets to the paint, gives it up to Josh Hart. Josh Hart in the middle. Floater is good. 61-44. And 1. Was it an and 1? Oh, no, he got fouled, though. He got fouled. He got fouled. Man, shout out to DJ Generation, man, in the cash app, man, with the 20 bomb, man. General salute to DJ Generation, man. I appreciate you, homie. Yes, sir. DJ Generation in the cash app, man. Real nigga, man. Real nigga do real nigga things. 61-44. 1 minute left to go in the first half. One minute left to go. You have Tari Eason at the free throw line. 18 points for Kevin Durant, 14 for Tari Eason. He's at the free throw line. He makes the first one. 62-44. Make that 63. He makes both free throws. 1 minute left to go on my end. Smash that like button. Let's get over 170 likes. What it do? What it do, everybody? It's Jalen Brunson with the setup. Under a minute to go. Picked up his dribble. Hands it off to OG Anunoby. OG with the spin move. Stripped away. Tari Eason active with the hands. Josh Hart trying to keep it alive. Oh, turnover. Yep, turnover. Made him double dribble. See, that's the defense. That's all about energy, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. I gotta know basketball, man. It's all about energy and effort, bro. With these dudes, that's what it's all about, man. We have the talent. Yeah, certain guys ain't here, but damn, man, can y'all get better? 63-44. Kevin Durant off the pick, hands it off to LP. Reed Sheppard catch and shoot from the three, too short. Too short. In the corner, Mikal Bridges, corner three, splash, buckets. 63-47. 63-47. 16-point lead. That's Reed Sheppard, guarded by Mikal Bridges, finds KD. Kevin Durant. Off the dribble, hands it off to Tari Eason. He attacks, missed the layup, rebounded by Cat. Cat with the drive. Jalen Brunson, guarded by LP, put the crossover on him. Jalen Brunson hands it off. Cat in the corner. OG Anunoby for three at the buzzer. Buckets. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Corner three is good for Cat. I mean, the assist is good for Cat. Corner three for OG Anunoby. Lord have mercy. Good first half, man. Good first half for the Rockets, having a 16-point lead. And trying to keep that lead. It got down to like 6 points at one point in time. The Knicks started fighting for it, but it's a 13-point lead. Bad possession at the end of that quarter. But Kevin Durant with 18 points on 7 for 10 shooting. He's 3 for 6 from the field, 5 rebounds, 4 points for Jabari on 1 for 3 shooting. Tari Eason with 15 points, and 15 points on 5 for 7 shooting. He's 3 for 4 from the 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Alperen Sengun with 4 points, and Amen Thompson with 8 points. Off the bench, 12 points for Reed Sheppard tonight. 12 points, 2 points only from Jae'Sean Tate, but the rest is coming from Reed Sheppard alone. He's 5 for 6, 2 for 3 from the 3. 4 rebounds for Reed Sheppard. Houston shooting 59% from the field, 45% from the 3, 19 rebounds and 19 assists, and only 3 turnovers. The Knicks shooting 45% from the field, 32% from the 3, with 17 boards and 11 assists. They have 8 points for Jose Alvarado off the bench, 6 points for Clarkson, 5 points for Mitchell Robinson, and 3 points for Miles Bridges. Miles McBride, my bad. Mikal Bridges has 5 points, 7 points for Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart with 7 points, 4 points for Karl-Anthony Towns, and OG Anunoby with 5 points. Houston once again leads by 13. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hold on, I got Laro. I have Genius, Rich, and Miss Jan K. Since I have the lady in the room, hey Laro, do you mind Miss Jan K going first? She pulled up last, but I want her to go first, and then you, Laro. Miss Jan K, what you got?
Thank you. Salute. Hi, panel. So Tari Eason, I heard you say maybe he got a woman or something. Tari said exactly what it was. I guess you didn't see that interview with him and Alpy. Alpy had his arm around him like a little boy, and they were talking about after, I think it was the Grizzlies game, the couple of games ago. They had a talk with him. They had a team locker room talk, all for Tari. So he talked about it and said, well, he did feel like it was targeted, but it wasn't anything bad, but they just said they needed him. So he's played good in the 2 games after that. So it was all mental, or he was doing it on purpose. It's like, is that simple? Like, something is not right with these people. I mean, they slow. KD already said Tari may be on the spectrum.
God damn. I mean,
he really may be, but he really is like a little boy. J-Dog pointed that out. Like, I see it now. He was like a little boy. He was even rolling his eyes when Alpy was like, well, he's been out on the 3, and that's not really, like he was saying that wasn't his game. And Tari was looking at him, rolling his eyes like, what you mean? And he's like, well, he's defensive. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, Tari, is that sensitive? Like, so all of that, yeah, he just got in his head, and that was it. But so what? We Tari fans again, or what? Well, at least he's peaking at the right time.
Oh, I'm still waiting for the playoffs. You know, I'm glad he's back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's much needed for the team and everything like that. But I don't know. These players, they young. They have to learn how to be professionals with on and off the court with their situation. So, you know, just like Jabari was in a bad run. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, he was having a baby. Like, who knows what they dealing with off the court. But I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, the team, Alp and all those guys, you know, they had a team meeting and, you know, came together and got the bullshit out the way, though, for them to turn their season around and for him to turn it around. But, hey, Laro, what you got, Laro? Then after Laro, Dre, and then Jeans, then the homie Rich. What you got, Laro?
What's up, man? First of all, man, I'm sitting up watching the game, and I see it's Legends Night, right? And I just wonder how many times Hakeem called LP a puss over there, man, just sitting down over there courtside, man, because it seems like LP comes in the game, Knicks going to run. LP goes out the game, we can build a lead up. We end the quarter 6-0 lead, guess who's in the game? I just draw a correlation between that. I know I don't usually I try my best not to go in on LP because I know he's like limited defensively or whatnot. But man, I just can't stand to see a center posting up at the 3-point line, bro. I really can't see anything that's gonna do us any good by that happening or whatnot, LP. I guess that's a bigger indictment toward the offense overall. But Reed Sheppard, with that poor defense that you're playing, man, I gotta say, you're having a good shooting night, and I really appreciate that. That does warrant you being on the court. Other than that, man, I see nothing wrong with the offense. I saw something wrong with the defense. It could be lackadaisical or whatnot, but I can't attribute that to LP being back on the court. I don't know what it is, but man, somebody said it last stream, either in the chat or on your panel or whatever, right? Man, LP was probably a lock to go under today for the nice game after that good game he had against the Pelicans. So I'll let the next man have it. I'll land it right there, bro.
As Laro started to see some different things from LP. But it's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know I get on LP a lot, but you know, like my coach used to tell me, Laro, like, shit, if I ain't talking about you or showing no energy towards you, I don't really care about you like that. You feel me? So yeah, man, we gonna see, man. And that second half gonna see so a lot. Who I got up there? I got Gene. Oh, I got my boy Dre. Dre up next. Dre, what it do, Dre?
Shit, what's happening, y'all? What's up? Well, I wanted to speak on Tari real quick. You know what I mean? Like I say, I heard like it was a rumor that last year around this in March his dad had died. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know, that kind of explains why he kind of been in the funk a little bit. I could see how, and you know, I actually Googled it just now, and they were saying, yeah, his dad, he's watching his daughter. He's watching, I guess, his daughter in a fire, and I guess he dipped out for a second, and the fire escape fell on him and killed him. And he was missing for like 5 days. So I can see like a year later, you know, around the anniversary, it can affect anybody, especially a young guy. I couldn't even imagine some shit like that. You know what I mean? So I can see why he he wasn't playing too good anyways during that time period, but I can see how you can get down on yourself thinking about some shit like that. And then, but I guess they have the team meeting and they got you know, rallied around them and stuff like that. And, you know, just show them some love. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, that can matter. You know what I mean? Because everybody was Jabari, he was on the heater for a while. Then he started falling off. Reed started, you know what I'm saying, started falling uh, into a shooting slump. Shit, you know, LP, he was already in one, but he's starting to come out more recently. So, like I say, man, these young guys, and you know, you never know what's going on with them outside the game of basketball. So I try to give guys a little grace. Yeah, Easton Tari he did some dumb shit, and I still don't agree for him skipping out and not taking the contract. I'm gonna hold him accountable for that, but little stuff like, you know, I try to have a little bit more grace, and you know, sometimes shit happens. So other than that, great game right now. These boys playing on the
Nah,
point, bro.
facts.
Yeah.
Facts, Dre. Shout out to my dog Dre. Hey, Genius, bless up, Genius. What you got, Genius? Bless up, bless up.
Bless up, bless up. So here what, man? Glad to have Tari back. Still not giving you that $100 million though, but good to have you back. Good seeing him bounce back and stuff like that. He may get 70 million now, up from 60 if he continues this for the next 8 games into the playoffs. He may bump him up to 75 million. No $100 million. But outside of that though, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is the best effort. I know they made a couple mistakes defensively, but it's the most engaged I've seen them defensively in some time in this first half. So kudos. I don't know what came out of that meeting, but apparently they're more inspired. And I'm not gonna live in the past. So if these guys are peaking at the right time, well, it's a good time to peak right before the playoffs. Alp's been playing well over the last few games. Tari's coming back around. Reed Sheppard starting to find his stroke again. That's all good. So hopefully we can make our way back up. I think the fourth seed is still up for grabs. I don't think we're gonna get to the third seed anymore, but the fourth seed is still there. We could still get there. So hopefully we just execute. I'm not even calling this game yet because we know we can't call any game until the buzzer sounds with this Rockets team because we blow leads. So just as long as we come out with the same intensity in the second half, that would be good for us. So I like the first half and just keep it up. I land it right there.
Nah, facts, genius, facts. I mean, saying it's good to see them dudes waking up. Rich Bates, what you got, Rich? And the panel open, fellas.
What's up, bro? Salute
What they
everybody,
do? What they do?
man.
What's
Yup,
up,
yup,
bro?
yup. Blessings, bro. Blessings. Man, good first half. We all know how they first halves are, though. They, I'm looking for the second half and see how they come out and can they hold this lead and uh, can they build up on it. That's my main thing going forward. Um, just looking for them to have some type of consistency going into the playoffs because even though I've been harping on them all year and I still don't trust Ime Udoka for whatsoever. Sorry. But I still think they're a dark horse in the playoffs, bro. With the right matchup, I think they need to stay in this sixth spot. I think they need to definitely choose the Lakers. I don't trust LeBron for 7 games. Me personally. Yeah, we're gonna be playing against the refs, but I like the Lakers matchup better. I don't like the Minnesota matchup. And I don't like the Denver Nuggets matchup. I prefer the Lakers. And I think we can get out that first round against the Lakers. And I take my chances between San Antonio uh, in the second round. So I think they're in a perfect spot. They just need to build on consistency, continuity. And like I said, they're a dark horse. I said this is a team that's gonna be made for the playoffs, bro. We're gonna see what they got. Young guys got to step up. LP, Tari, Jabari, and yeah, I like the way they effort on defense is looking. I disagree, Lyro, about LP, man. Like, he's looked bad as far as all season with the Cavs. This is the most effort I've seen from him, bro, in my personal opinion. And it's all about effort. It ain't all about we know he ain't a good defender or a great defender, but it's just about the effort. That's what he showed last year. And he looked like he
Nah,
getting back to that. So
that's
yeah.
fair though, Rich. Because like the defense effort is there. Like this game, like that's what I've been impressed about. Like we get to some type of identity. Like it ain't necessarily offensively because we know who gonna score and how they gonna score. So it's the defense holding Jalen Brunson to what he have, and even Cat to what he have. But it's not like we haven't seen this before against the Knicks, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we had an 18, 19 point game in the lead in the second half in New York, and Jalen Brunson woke the fuck up. And Cat started knocking down, those timely threes, and you don't want to get into that mode. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to look at that from the Rockets, but other than that, man, I like their defense. I like their defense. Mr. Miles say you drunk, Rick.
Hey, one.
Go ahead and get
Hey,
on.
one.
Go ahead and get on him.
Hey,
He deserved that.
one time. Hey, sometimes I will say this, man. It's just like when the effort is there, right? I mean, that's with any player, right? But when the effort is there, you can actually see it, man. But I mean, it was just one play in particular, man. I saw you foul Cat. You hacked him up. You didn't move your feet, and you looking over at Ime in the bench with your index finger and Al making circles like you want him to replay it, bro. You fouled him. Move your feet, bro. I mean, I mean, Cat is a good player, but man, move your feet, bro. You can see it when he's not moving his feet, when he's not engaged, when he's locking in or whatever. Like when he was coming up with those clutch blocks and doing all that against Minnesota, even though we lost the game. I mean, you could just see it sometimes from game to game when he's more engaged and when he's not quite as engaged or whatever, right? So, I mean, I guess that's something that I've always lived with Alp or whatever. I mean, he's not just a tough guy down low or whatnot, but I mean, the Knicks are kind of, I mean, they got Robinson or whatever, right? But I mean, Cat is like the softest big man in the league or whatever, man. I kind of expect him to be kind of like cooking just a little bit, man. I hate to see him out there on the 3-point line trying to do stuff, bro. It just takes too long. He's slow at decision making at times. So, I mean, yeah, we got a 13-point lead, but man, we know how a 13-point lead can leave in 3 minutes around here with the Rockets, bro. So, I mean, I'm not taking anything for granted. It was a good first half. I mean, we did what we were supposed to do, but I mean, I think everybody that's a Rockets fan, we don't feel comfortable, and we're gonna be on the edge of our seats this whole second half.
Preach.
Oh, that's a fact, Lero. That's a fact. They keep the defense, bro. We should be in good water, bro. We should have good money. You know what I'm saying?
Like everybody got
We should
active
be in
hands
good.
tonight, though, for the most part. You know what I mean? Like I say, ain't too many. It hadn't been too many blown assignments. Everybody been, you know what I mean, closing out to the right shooters. Reed, he almost tried to double with KD. And KD kind of brushed him off like, get your ass out the way. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Stay on the perimeter. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was a missed shot. But for the most part, everybody playing their part tonight. So nobody's really doing too much. Only seeing really one bad shot, and that was Tari. He took one trying to attack. But other than that, it's been a pretty clean offense tonight. But so I'm pretty sure Green grabbed him something neat. But shit. Hopefully we can hold Jalen Brunson to a little, to a little slow roll, man. Like I say, he having trouble getting open and shit. So hopefully that, Amen and Tar can do a decent number and stay home, and just try to keep Cat under control. But I mean, we got a good shot, man. We just can't be giving up no dumb fouls.
The problem Dre will have last time when we held Brunson under in that second half, and I know Green, you finna get to the second half, but
Oh,
the
we
first
stopped
Yeah,
time,
trapping him. Stop.
and also they took Amon off of him, bro. They
Yeah.
kept switching. They
yeah,
kept switching.
yep.
Hmm.
That was the problem. So they gotta stick to their principles. So, but no, I'm gonna catch y'all to the second half, bro.
That's a bit rich.
Yeah.
Hey, salute
All right.
y'all, man. Y'all can stay there, but I'm gonna get to this play by play.
No,
Shout
I'm gonna
out to the
fall out.
chat, man. Shout out to everybody. Hit that link. Dre, Rich, Genius, my nigga Laro, Miss Jan K. Y'all know what it is, man. But we back to it. As the Houston Rockets. Fast break for the New York Knicks is good. New York Knicks is good. Rockets Alperen Sengun guarded by OG. Hands it off to Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari on top of the key. Feeds Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant off the shoulder. In the short corner. Turnaround jump shot for KD is off. Rebound by Amen Thompson. Pulls up for a three. Tari Eason is no good. Here come the Knicks. 63-52. Cat going straight to the paint. Pump fakes. Gets him in the air and gets fouled by Tari Eason from behind. He'll be shooting free throws. 63-53. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. What do you do, everybody? Mass in the building. Day Walker. Tired the show. What's up with it, man? What's up with it, man? What's the deal? First free throw is good for Cat. Second free throw is no good. Rebound. Oh, they caught it. What they do? They caught a lane violation on the Rockets. Second free throw is good for Cat. It's a 63-54 game. Here come the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant. With the setup on offense, KD hands it off to Amen Thompson. Back to KD on the wing. In the middle to Alperen Sengun. Good look, good pass. Read and react. Buckets. Jalen Brunson setting up the offense, swing it to OG Anunoby, back to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the jab step. OG Anunoby pulls up for a three. No good. Get the rebound, man. Ah, damn. It's KD with the rebound. Jabari in attack mode. Tari Eason in the corner for a three. No good. So Tari Eason missed 2 threes. In the middle, Jalen Brunson gets attacked. Missed the layup. Rockets with another defensive possession. Kick it ahead. Amen Thompson in the fast break, slowing it down. Bounce pass in the middle. And another turnover. Mikal Bridges with the steal. Here comes Jalen Brunson. 65-54, 9:30 left to go. Cat left wide open for a three. Buckets. Here we go. Here we go. What up, King Zay? What up, Zay? What's up with it, man? Homie Zay pulling up. What's up with it? Amen Thompson with the setup. 65-57 finds Jabari Smith Jr. wide open. Jabari Smith. No layups, nigga. I need all dunks. You 6'11". All dunks from Jabari, man. I ain't playing, nigga. I ain't playing with you, Jabari. I need all dunks from my 6'11s. 67, 57. Jalen Brunson operate. On top of the key, swinging to Mikal Bridges. Bridges, nowhere to go. Back to Josh Hart up top. Hart dumps it down low. The Cat in the paint. Goes up. Blocked by LP. That's what we talking about. That's the effort. That's what we need. That's what we need right there. They call foul. Get the. $67-59. The Houston Rockets back on offense. Kevin Durant hands it off to LP. Alperen Sengun with the post up. Jabari, ball movement. Tari Eason in the corner has Jalen Brunson on him. Back to KD. Kevin Durant with the midi. Buckets. Somehow, some way, it gets back to KD. It gets right back to Kevin Durant. When all else fails, find the man with the plan, man. 10-point game, 69-59. Jalen Brunson gets caught up in trouble. Finds Cat in the corner. Cat with the paw fake off the three. Gets to the paint and gets the bucket. Karl-Anthony Towns waking up. 69-51. 61. Bounce pass in the post, and Amen Thompson say, I don't care who you is. Amen Thompson with the flush. I don't care who you is, nigga. 71-61. Jalen Brunson operating on the key. Brunson with the possession. Guarded by Tari Eason. Staying with him. Josh Hart goes over the floor to alley-oop. Disrupted Rockets with the steal. Houston off to the races. Amen Thompson. Faked it. Finds KD. KD catch and shoot from the three. Splash it. Cash it. Buckets, man. 74-61, man. They better call a timeout. It's getting dangerous out there. It's getting dangerous, Mr. Mass. Mass. Don't come over here hating on the Rockets. Nigga. When we doing good, this supposed to be your team, man. Give them their goddamn credit. Anybody can point out the negatives. Anybody can point out the negatives, nigga. Kevin Durant, 23 points, 9 for 13 shooting from the field, 4 for 7 from the three, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me when KD playing bad or some shit. 1 turnover for Kevin Durant. Anyway, 6 points for Jabari Smith Jr., J&K. He's 2 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Tari Eason with 15 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 3 for 6 from the three, 2 for 2 at the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Alperen Sengun with 6 points, Laro, 6 assists. Amen Thompson, 10 points, 5 for 9 from the field. He's 0 for 2 from the three with 6 assists as well, and 3 rebounds for Amen Thompson. Off the bench, Reed Sheppard, 12 points, still sitting on the 12 points. Overall, the Houston Rockets shooting 58% from the field, 42% from the three, with 23 rebounds and 24 assists. 4 turnovers for the Rockets, man. 4 turnovers, 3 steals, and 5 blocks. For the New York Knicks, they're shooting 46% from the field, 33% from the three. 20 rebounds, 13 assists, and 7 turnovers for the Knicks. Pretty much the same numbers. Production off the bench for the Knicks, 8 points for Jose Alvarado, 6 points for Jordon Clarkson, 5 points for Mitchell Robinson. Starters, Cat woke up. He has 13 points, 7 points for Jalen Brunson on 3 for 8 shooting from the field, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Josh Hart with 5 rebounds as well. Well, he has 5 rebounds and 9 points. So, yeah, those are your leaders. Those are your leaders going into the third quarter. So, 23 points for KD on 13 shots. The Rockets, only 4 turnovers. Only 4 turnovers as a team. Only 4 turnovers. So, hey, man, like I say, man, the Rockets got to continuously put their foot on their neck. Hey, you up 20, go up 30 then. If you up 30 on a light day, go up 40 then, dog. They make the same amount of money as you in the same range as you. They'll try to embarrass you before you even try to embarrass somebody. You gotta punch. They used to tell me you the type of dude that punch first, or you wait to get punched. You gotta go out there and punch a soccer nigga. You talking that shit, you gotta slap him in his mouth. Disrespect you. You gotta handle business. You know, you gotta stand up, man. Don't let this shit just go. And don't fold no lead. Pulling your skirt up. Acting all sassy and shit, man. You don't need that. You don't need all that shit. Hold your nuts and get the job done, bro. Period. Basketball ain't rocket science, dog. That shit. It ain't that damn hard, bro. I ain't gonna say it's simple, but at times, you know what I'm saying? It is simple. It be them niggas that don't know how to dribble the ball in a straight line and make it that complex, bro. But we back to it. Man. I'm drifting. 74-61. Pull up 3 for Jalen Brunson. That's no good. Rebounded by the Houston Rockets is Amen Thompson with the board. Hands it off to Kevin Durant. KD. Guarded by Mikal Bridges. Waiting on the screen by Alperen Sengun. Gives up to LP to Jabari Smith Jr. 3. buckets. Jabari for 3. That's 9 points for Jabari Smith. 1 for 2 from the 3 now. Rockets up by 16 once again. 6:45 left to go in the third. Jalen Brunson off the screen, bounce pass. Josh Hart attacks, and he connects for the layup. 77-63. 14-point game. 14-point lead for the Rockets. Tari Eason with the setup, swinging it to Amen Thompson, to Kevin Durant. KD off the pick. KD stops and pops for the midi. In and out, no good for Kevin Durant. Rebound, OG Anunoby. OG with the setup. Now, fast, they do look different, Rich. They do look different. Off the pick, Karl-Anthony Towns drives. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Houston. That's Alperen Sengun with the push. LP finds Kevin Durant but gets fouled. He gets fouled. Hold up. $77-63 chat. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get over 200 people in the building. Let's get over 200 likes, man. Come on. What's good? 77-63. Amen Thompson finds Tari Eason to Jabari. Jabari with the pump fake waiting on it. Jabari has to pull up for a 3. And he missed it way off. Jabari with the missed shot. Back at it is the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns with the setup. He jab steps, attacks, gets to the rack, hands it off to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, nowhere to go. Dumps it in the paint, but foul is called. Tari Eason fouls Karl-Anthony Towns. Another turnover. KD to the rack. What a foul there, bro. Bruh. What a goddamn foul there. Well, I'll be damned. Reed Sheppard with the inbound. That's Clint Capela with the save. Hands it off to Kevin Durant. KD driving in the corner to Reed Sheppard for 3. Reed Sheppard missed shot from the 3. Back to Houston on defense. Jalen Brunson putting the moves on Tari Eason. Up top, Josh Hart for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Jabari Smith Jr. So Jabari with 9 points, 3 rebounds. It's Kevin Durant with the setup off the pick by Clint Capela. KD. Pull up midi. No good. No good for Kevin Durant. Back at it, the Knicks trying to find a solution. They can't score. The Rockets with the defense. Clarkson on the perimeter, guarded by Reed Sheppard. Clarkson off the pick. Crossover. Floater. No good. Gets his rebound back. Jalen Brunson pulls up for a 3. That's no good. And they call a foul? They call a foul? What? Man, what the hell they watch? Who's foul on Jabari? Man, ain't no goddamn foul. Man, review that shit, Ime. Yeah, don't, man, that ain't no goddamn foul. Man, what the hell the refs looking at? Oh, they challenge it might be? Yeah. Man, yeah, they better challenge that shit. Man, that's fugazi as hell. Ain't no goddamn foul, man. They trying to give that man the benefit of the doubt, Jalen Brunson. Talking about the foul on Jabari on Jalen Brunson from the 3. Man, that nigga ain't touch him. And you better not say you trying to clean his fingernails either. I let that shit slide all the time, bro. Hell no. And I hope we win the challenge. That's some bullshit. Some goddamn horse shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the refs are always trying to pull the rabbit out their ass, man. I always trying to look at something. Why they gonna pull out a dumbass camera angle? And that shit gonna look distorted. They be doing weak shit like that. But nah, man, I ain't see no foul on that play. I don't care what nobody say. I'm glad they challenging that shit. They need to challenge that. That shit crazy as hell. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying, dog? But that's what they do. Look, they always trying to find the weakest angle right now. It don't take that long. It don't take that long, bro. It don't take that long to review those shit. We all see it. You got niggas in the arena see it. We gotta see that shit. We see that shit live right now. Ain't it always gotta be that dumb, that one lazy eyed ref. Just blowing a whistle just cause. Oh, Jalen Brunson, he what his numbers look like. That type of one. He wanna blow the whistle just cause. And thought we wasn't gonna do nothing about it. Shit. You know, send your ass to that scoreboard tape. That's why I say if the refs get calls wrong and they have to rescind calls, the refs should be docked. You know what I'm saying? They should be fined just like these players get fined off of technical fouls. If they get a wrong technical foul called or a call that fucked up the game or some shit, the refs should be accountable of that shit, bro. Tossing players out the game if he ain't talking to you. He ain't talking to you. But hit dog holler. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hit dog gonna holler. But nah, bro, we got a lot of fugazi reps doing some things. And it just is what it is, though. Yeah, what they talking about? Let me see this shit. I still don't see no foul. I don't see shit. Call overturned. There we go. Ime Udoka, 51-23. He know when he see bullshit. He know when it's bullshit. He see it. He see it. Oh, and then we got a jump ball for it. How we win the call and we got a jump ball for the shit? That shit crazy. That shit crazy. We win the challenge, but still we got to fight for it. Make that make sense, man. Make it make sense. 77-63. And the Rockets, the Knicks win the tip. And McBride gets a layup. Nope. Jalen Brunson gets the layup. So they rewarded them anyway. See what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Let's get over 200 likes, man. Let's get over 180 likes. More people will come in the room. I guarantee you. Hit that like button. YouTube will wake the hell up and see something. As Clint Capela hands it off. So Amen Thompson putting the moves on Clarkson. Gets to the paint and gets fouled. Yeah, man. Don't hold your whistle. Don't hold your whistle, nigga. We here. Come on. You don't want to put Amen Thompson at the line. He's shooting over 80% this year. First one is good for Amen. First one is good. Come on, man. Let's get the lights up. 15-point lead. I mean, my bad. I looked at the wrong goddamn scoreboard. Flushed it. Amen Thompson with the flush. 80-65 now. 80-65. McBride bringing it up the court. 15-point lead, 13 points for Amen Thompson. He's 6 for 10 from the field. McBride with the step back midi. No good. That's Mitchell Robinson with the save. He hands it off, swinging it. Jalen Brunson setting his feet for 3 buckets. That's a layup for Brunson. That's a layup, 80-68. 80-68. Because Reed Sheppard bringing it up the court. 12 points now for Jalen Brunson on 5 for 13 shooting. 12 points on 13 shots. Capela hands it off to Kevin Durant. KD putting the moves on OG Anunoby, going left, goes up. Floater for KD is buckets. 25 points for Kevin Durant. 10 for 17 from the field. 2:20 left to go in the third quarter, excuse me. In the third quarter, 82-68. Reed Sheppard with the steal. Reed Sheppard kicks it to Twin in the corner. Okogie. Back to Reed Sheppard. They left him wide open. Buckets, man. Splash it. Catch it, nigga. Yeah. Reed about to get y'all 20 off the bench. 68-85. Told y'all, bro. Reed Sheppard. Almost another steal, but we got a loose ball foul on the Knicks. McBride fouled Okogie. Back to the Rockets. 17-point lead, sucker. 17-point lead, man. Yeah, we're going to talk basketball, man. We don't talk narratives, nigga. Yeah, break this bitch down. Reed Sheppard pulled up from the parking lot. Jakob. Rockets back in control. 68-85. Kevin Durant zips it to Reed Sheppard to Alp in the post, and he gets fouled. Man. Shit be too easy at times, man. All you gotta do is go. Don't wait on it, nigga. Just go. What we waiting on, bro? Tell y'all niggas all the time, bro. Just go. I don't want to see Alp bagging down from the 3-point line. I don't want to see him trying to, figure some shit out in the midst of things. Man, just go, bro. They can't stop you anyway. Always follow your first train of thought. Always follow this shit. Sometimes you do have to step back and think about it, but goddamn, we talking about basketball. Most of the time, these dudes ain't thinking on it, and they first mind on defense. So just go offensively in the first place. Just go. Shit. Got them on their heels. Cook. If you gonna cook, nigga, cook. Alp makes the free throws. Makes it an 87-68 ball game. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We back to it. Right at 2 minutes to go. New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson in trouble. Man, get the... Man, this dude bunny hopping out the free throw line, man. Get this dude up out of here. Get this big-headed boy up out of here, man. I'm talking about Brunson. All that flopping and shit. Now he act like his back hurt because so now the fans done fucked up your knee. Fucked up your back. Get the hell up. Get your big head ass up and go to the free throw line. Oh, sideline out of bounds. No foul. No free throws. 87-68. Jalen Brunson. He hands it off. Clarkson. Trying to make something happen. Guarded by Reed Sheppard. Pulls up from the midi. No good. Lord have mercy. They caught another foul. Just give them the game then, bro. If y'all got money on the wood, just give them the game then if y'all gonna call that bullshit. Come on, man. Hmm. $87-70, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. 1 minute left to go. And Kevin Durant gets fouled. Yeah, blow the whistle, man. Blow the whistle. Right, Brady. You see my headphone case? Try to find it for Daddy, man. Yeah, bro. KD shooting free throws. First free throw was good for Kevin Durant. KD now with 26 points at the free throw line. 26, 6 for 10 from the 2, 4 for 7 from the 3. Makes both free throws. It's a 19-point lead. Smash the like, but let's get over 200 likes. Here come the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson getting loose. Hands it off to Clarkson. Clarkson goes over the midi. Buckets. 89-72. Right under a minute to go. And you have Alperen Sengun with the possession control. Hands it off. Reed Sheppard ends up with it. Almost knocked away. Rockets got to calm down and settle down. Amen Thompson finds Kevin Durant. 5 seconds on shot clock. KD pulls up. No good. Missed shot for Kevin Durant. 89-72. OG Anunoby bringing it up. What you gonna do, Obi? Step back, nowhere to go. Clarkson guarded by Reed Sheppard. Jump shot is no good for Clarkson. And the Houston Rockets have one shot. They hand it off to Kevin Durant. KD off the pick by Alperen Sengun. LP. Jabari in the corner for 3. Buckets, nigga. Splash it. Cash it. Get that man his cash, dog. Get that man his money. 12 points for Jabari Smith Jr. 4 for 7 from the field. 2 for 4 from the 3. Only 3 rebounds. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Fourth quarter finna be crazy. Fourth quarter finna be crazy. Believe me what I say. It's finna get crazy. But once again, I'm gonna read out these stats, man. We're going into the fourth quarter. General salute to everybody that's in the building. It's a 20-point lead for the Houston Rockets. 92-72. Kevin Durant with 27 points on 10 for 18 shooting, 4 for 7 from the 3. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jabari Smith Jr., 12 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Tari Eason tonight, back in the starting lineup, 15 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 3 for 6 from the 3, 5 rebounds and 3 assists for Tari Eason. He has 1 steal and 1 block as well. Alperen Sengun, only 8 points. Only 8 points tonight for LP. I'm going to leave him alone because we winning. We up by 20. But he has 8 points. Only took 3 shots, by the way. He's 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3. 3 for 5 at the free throw line. 4 rebounds for LP and 7 assists. 1 turnover and 1 steal. After that, you have Amen Thompson with 13 points and 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Off the bench, Reed Sheppard with 15 of them things. Got a 15-round clip. Reed Sheppard, 6 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 2 steals, 1 block for Reed Sheppard. You'll swear he a wing player. You'll swear he a wing player type shit. Rockets overall shooting 56% from the field, 45% from the 3, 28 rebounds, 28 assists, 4 turnovers, 5 steals, and 5 blocks for the Rockets. For the New York Knicks, they're shooting 43% from the field, 32% from the 3, with 29 rebounds, 16 assists, 10 turnovers, and 3 steals. Off the bench, 10 points for Jordon Clarkson, Jose Alvarado with 8 points, 3 points for Miles McBride, and 5 points for Mitchell Robinson. In the star lineup for the Knicks, 5 points for OG Anunoby. He's 2 for 8 from the field tonight. He's 1 for 7 from the 3, 4 rebounds. Karl-Anthony Towns with 13 points on 3 for 8 shooting from the field. He's 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Josh Hart with 11 points. Mikal Bridges with 5 points. And Jalen Brunson, 12 points tonight, 5 for 13 shooting, 1 for 4 from the 3, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. So, like I said, man, I think the Rockets stuck to the plan of maintaining and containing Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson to a certain degree. Now, the fourth quarter is a different story. 20-point leads aren't too safe, but I think I'm pretty comfortable as far as how I'm looking at the Rockets. The energy, how everything is, prevailing as far as the energy from the team. I like what I'm saying, man. I like what I'm saying, but anything goes in this fourth quarter, and we shall see. We shall see. Can they hold this 20-point lead? They have a 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter. We seen them blow an 18-point lead, 19-point lead. I don't even know. It might have been the biggest lead of the game last time we seen them. But what I'm trying to say is tonight, hold that lead, hold your nuts, and get this win, man. Get this win. Period. Period, bro. Period. Smash the like button. Let's get over 200 likes. And let's cook. Let's cook, man. Let's cook. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to you. We back to the motion. 92-72. Jabari Smith Jr. on top of the key. And they already called us was fugaziness. Jose Alvarado faking the funk and shit. He faking the funk, bro. (92-72). Jose Alvarado. With the control, he gets to the rack. So all of a sudden, he acted like his hip was hurting. Then he scored off a reverse. Now he holding his hip like I was about, you know what I mean? Like one of them. 92-74. Houston Rockets back. Reed Sheppard with the hezzy. Goes up. Reed Sheppard with the layup. 17 points for Reed Sheppard. 17 points for Reed Sheppard. 94-74. 94-74. Jose Alvarado putting the moves on top of the key scene, giving it to, man, they got another foul, bro. Another foul on the play on Tari Eason, I believe. Another goddamn foul. Y'all, hey, that nigga faking the foul, man. Get a nigga a cane or something. It's Karl-Anthony Towns missed the shot. Knicks get the rebound back. Karl-Anthony Towns with the paw fake. Gets to the paint. Goes up. Statue of Liberty. Nope. He two-hand flushed it. Two-hand flush is good for Karl-Anthony Towns. It's a 94-76 game now. Jabari Smith Jr. to Amen Thompson on top of the key. Amen driving. And we have a loose ball foul. Foul on the play. On the Knicks. OG Anunoby with the ball. With the foul. All you haters. Jabari with the inbound to Alperen Sengun. Alperen Sengun gets to the paint. One-on-one with Cat. Gets caught up. Amen Thompson with corner three. Splash it, cash it, buckets. Amen Thompson for three. Amen Thompson for three. 96-76. Back to a 20-point lead. Cat in the corner. OG Anunoby for three. Buckets. 96-79. It's getting close. We trade buckets now. Bad pass by Jabari, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Knicks, staying with the Houston Rockets. Come on, man. Let's not do these little sloppy passes, bro. Let's not get distorted. Let's not do this. Let's not mess up the rhythm. Let's not do that. Houston Rockets, Jae'Sean Tate to Amen Thompson. Amen taking his time one-on-one, finds Reed Sheppard. Reed Sheppard pump fake, step backs, pulls up for a 3, too short. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound, but it's stolen by Houston. Tari Eason, mad dog, no good. Finds Jae'Sean Tate. Jae'Sean Tate taking his time, missed it. Tari Eason with the putback layup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 17 points for Tari Eason. 15 for Amen. It's a 98-79 game. 19-point lead for the Rockets. Turnaround fade away for Karl-Anthony Towns is way off, no good. Rebound by Houston. Amen Thompson with the get up. Guarded by OG. Taking his time. Be patient. It's your world. Amen Thompson finds Reed Sheppard. Reed Sheppard gives it up. Jae'Sean Tate with the fake. Jae'Sean Tate gets it back in the paint to Jabari. Jabari attacking. Pulls up midi. No good. Missed shot by Jabari. Jose Alvarado with the control. Off the pick by Cat. Jose gets the switch. Has Jae'Sean Tate. Finds Mikal Bridges. How did he get wide open for a 3? He missed it. Rebound by Jabari. And the Rockets with the possession. 98-79. Houston need a board. Houston need a bucket. Reed Sheppard gets a switch. Reed Sheppard bagging up. He wants the mission. Reed Sheppard gets trapped. In the corner to Jae'Sean Tate. Knocked out of his hands. Staying with the Rockets, though. Come on. Got these boys on their heels, man. Play some defense and stay in control, man. Keep them boys off their heels. Don't be predictable, dog. Mm-hmm. Cat trying to flop and shit. Reed Sheppard. Off the screen. Reed Sheppard with the turnover. Here come the Knicks. The Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns for 3. Cash it in, man. Buckets. Cash it. Splash it. Get that man his cash, dog. That's Karl-Anthony Towns with the 3 ball. 98-82. You got Houston. Amen Thompson. Crossover on OG Anunoby. Stops in his track. Finds Jabari. Jabari. Straight line 3. Buckets, nigga. Get out my face, Cat. You pussy. That's what Cat mean. Pussy, nigga. He's a pussy. 101 to 82. Buckets for Jabari. 15 of the thing for Jabari Smith Jr. 15 for Amen. 27 for KD. And 17 for Tari Eason, dog. We back on defense. 101 to 82. Boy, Jabari got Towns looking heavy set in this bitch. Got Karl-Anthony Towns look like Heavy D in this bitch. Nigga, pull up then, nigga. Hey, we back on defense. Houston Rockets. 101 to 82. Smash that like, but subscribe to the channel. Reed Sheppard. Thought about it. Jose Alvarado off the 3. He goes up with the finger roll, and it's good for Jose Alvarado. Layup is good. 101 to 84. 6:43 left to go. Amen Thompson with the setup. Jabari catch a shoot from the 3 again. This time is no good. Off the back. This shot rebound by the Knicks. Mikal Bridges with it. Hands it out to Cat. Cat pulls up for a 3. That's no good off the back iron. Another rebound for Jabari. It's Reed Sheppard. Gets it up half court. Setting up the play. Guarded by Jose Alvarado. Man, it's a small backcourt on the court right now for the Knicks. It's Reed Sheppard getting active. Reed Sheppard goes up off the glass, no good. Missed the shot. Wanted the foul. They handed it off to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the crossover, with the reset. Has Jae'Sean Tate on him. In the corner to Jose Alvarado. He attacks the back. Turn around, fade away is no good. Houston with the rebound. Tari Eason, mad dog, no good. Thought about attacking, but he's staying in his place. You have Amen Thompson. Amen. Guarded by Cat. Alley-oop. Man, get the... How is that an offensive foul on Houston, bro? How is that an offensive foul, man? How is that a foul, bro? They called a foul on Jabari, but anyway, man. Hey, some big shots. Some big shots. Kevin Durant on the bench with 5:39 to go. The Houston Rockets, they do have a comfortable lead, Laro. They do have a comfortable lead. I don't even know if LP on the court the way the ball going. I mean, the way the ball game going. It's a comfortable lead right now. But you don't want to get out of control. So, Kevin Durant sitting on 27 points, 10 for 18 from the field, 4 for 7 from the 3 for KD, 5 rebounds. You have Jabari Smith Jr., who came alive in the second half, 15 points now for Jabari. He's 5 for 10 from the field, 3 for 6 from the 3, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Tari Eason with 17 points, back in the starting lineup, 8 rebounds as well for Tari Eason. Alperen Sengun with 8 points and 4 rebounds and 8 assists. Amen Thompson with 15 points. He's 7 for 12 from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3, 4 rebounds and 7 assists. Jae'Sean Tate off the bench, 2 points. Reed Sheppard off the bench, 17 points. So everything off the bench is Reed Sheppard. You have 0 points for Clint Capela, 0 points for Aaron Holiday, and Josh Okogie with 0 points. When I try to tell you dudes that Reed Sheppard gave you a spark plug off the bench, you don't have to just throw him out there in the starting lineup. Then what is your bench going to look like? Tari Eason just came back into action these past 2 games, so you can't rely on that. Reed Sheppard been doing this thing off the bench all year long, So him going back to the bench, he's more like, man, hey, daddy's home type shit. The bench, I'm here. Daddy's home with Reed Sheppard. So 17 points for Reed Sheppard. The Rockets overall shooting 54% from the field, 44% from the 3, 34 rebounds, and 30 assists for the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant doing his job like he's been doing all year long. I know guys try to shun him and shit on him as far as his leadership, but I just think that's an easy cop-out, man. Just you have to watch this team. And like I've been saying, bro, when these young dudes around KD, and they have to step up. There ain't no pointing your finger at Jalen Green, because the guy that we brought here for that purpose of scoring consistently, you have to look at the other guys. Alperen Sengun's been on the 30-point, double tear type shit. And, most of those games we lost. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? And some of those teams weren't up to par. But this game alone, how the team came out prepared, the switch up and the start lineup, it was real. It was real. And, Alp's not having the best game, but he's impactful for what he do. His presence on the court shows you that impact. So at the end of the day, hey, shout out to I see Cynthia Cooper, legend, Tina Thompson, legend. Houston Comets back in H-Town, man. Hey, man, we finna get money all kind of ways with this basketball shit. Y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We back to it. Josh Hart gives it up. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson bounce pass to Josh Hart in the middle. Fade away. No good. Rebound Houston. 101-84. 101-84. Reed Sheppard with the get up. Sheppard hands it off to Amen Thompson. Amen to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant on top of the key. He wants the pick and roll. As LP has a mismatch, he has Josh Hart on him. They give it up to Amen Thompson. He stepped back midi. Buck is at the buzzer for Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson with the mid-range bucket. 103-84, 19-point lead for the Houston Rockets. Jalen Brunson swinging it to Karl-Anthony Towns. He drives, goes up, and we have a foul. Is it on LP or Amen? Because both of them holding their knee. Both of these dudes holding their knee. I think my boy Zachary Sand asked me that shit. DJ Generation. Zach asked me that like a week ago. He was like, "Man, if Tim Petita end up, buying a team and bring the team back to Houston." The first thing I said, "Hell yeah, Houston coming back, and we can go and get Juju, my girl Juju." Shit. Hey, one of my favorite movies is Love and Basketball. Juju storyline remind me of old girl from that movie. Juju a hooper. I think Juju a pure hooper. Fuck all that Caden Clark shit. Juju a real hooper. A bucket getter. It's Amen Thompson trying to get freaky with it. He missed the layup. 103-84. Mikal Bridges on the perimeter guarded by Reed Sheppard. Mikal Bridges trying to keep the dribble alive. He attacks, step back at the free throw line. He gets the bucket. 103-86. 103-86, Houston Rockets with the momentum. Hell yeah, Lero. Hey, Lero. Karma's back in the city, man. I gotta touch base with the ladies, man. Hey, Maz, you a fucking hater, dog. I'm reading the comments. Maz, why you gotta be hating, bro? Hating, dog. Maz, you a sad story, man. You a sad. Good block by Amen Thompson too. You a sad story, man. Maz gonna find a way to hate on the Rockets. He gonna find a way, bro. Meanwhile, 200 people in the room, I'm pretty sure they ain't hating on the Rockets. Either they enjoying the play-by-play or listen to the outcome of the game. Meanwhile, this nigga Maz looking for an outlet to hate on the Rockets, bro. I know you waiting for us to lose. You waiting for us to blow a 20-point lead. You waiting for us to lose, ain't you, Maz? Maz, don't bend over for the negativity, dog. Don't bend over for the negativity. And the Rockets with another and one. Don't do that, bro. Maz, don't do that, Maz. LP and one. And we got a timeout. This nigga Maz want to come over here and hate. Even if we win. It ain't KD fault tonight, but he ain't surprised. We supposed to win. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Mr. Maz. You gonna make me dive deep into my ignorant bag. See, I don't want to be in my ignorant bag, Mr. Maz. That hate shit. It's cool to have an opinion and have your perspective, but it's been going on too goddamn long. It's been going on too goddamn long with you over here, Mr. Maz. Don't do that shit, man. 20-point lead for the Houston Rockets. 108-88. 27 points for Kevin Durant on 18 shots. 10 for 18 from the field. 4 for 7 from the three. 8 assists for Kevin Durant. Not 8 turnovers, y'all. No. Not 8 turnovers. 8 assists for Kevin Durant. Jabari Smith Jr. didn't take a shot. Didn't take a shot. If it was a shot, it was just 2 in the first 2 quarters. Now he has 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists tonight. Tari Eason came out in the starting lineup with 17 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 3 for 6 from the three, 8 rebounds for Tari Eason. Alperen Sengun has a double-double. You see the impact with that, just being a center piece of the team. 10 rebounds and 10 points for LP. Amen Thompson, 17 points, 8 for 14 from the field. He has 8 assists as well. So you see the collective order. You see the do it by committee type shit. And we needed our league back against these New York Knicks, man. Hey, Rockets of the East tonight. Somebody getting their ass whooped tonight, though. But I'm not waiting for no. I ain't doing all that shit, man. 20 points for Reed Sheppard off the bench, too. And I told you, sucker, that start Reed Sheppard. All you Twitter warriors, niggas want to jot, and you know what I'm saying? You Twitter dudes just want to start propaganda and just want to start narratives because a nigga don't want to start somebody. You boys that can't dribble the ball in a straight line want to talk about he should start Reed Sheppard. Then who we got off the bench? Who we got off the bench? Oh, Tari Eason. He was still in the funk. Then all of a sudden he come out the funk. Ime Udoka make a decision of starting a player who came out of a funk, had a team meeting, brought this dude back to reality, and he's having a good game tonight. And Ime Udoka made an executive position of starting this dude. Not saying that Ime Udoka make him come out that funk. They're just giving credit where credit is due. It's on the player then. So at the meantime, in between time, I'm still right. It's on these goddamn players. It's on these goddamn players to show up every night. It's on these goddamn players to play defense. Boys be wanting cop-outs. Boys be wanting plea deals and shit when it comes to basketball, man. Nah, fuck all that, bro. Y'all been watching this shit too long. Coaches get fired with the win. Mike Malone got fired with the Denver Nuggets after he won a championship with these dudes. Ain't nothing changed over there. It's these players, you know, with the system intact. That's what it's all about. Hold your fucking nuts, man, and show the fuck up when it's real true teams that can compete. This team should be getting slapped in the fucking face because we had an 18-point. The Knicks ain't that damn good than us, better than us. We blew that team. The players blew that team. Not Ime. Not his schemes. Because if the scheme was working, we would have had an 18-point lead. Get the players they credit if they had an 18-point lead in. But then guess what? You got to get the players their discredit. You got to discredit the players when they blow a 16-point lead. Don't look at the coach because your favorite player can't play defense or some favorite players can't knock down an open shot or rebound. Come on, bro. Let's not be sassy. Let's not be sassy with the shits. 109-88. In a fast break. We have another foul. Lord have mercy. Another foul on the play. 109-88. And we have a foul on the play, man. Josh Hart going to the free throw line. First free throw is good for Josh Hart. $20-point game. 2:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw is up and it's good. 109-90. As the Houston Rockets back on offense. Reed Sheppard with the possession control pick gets a switch on OG Anunoby. And I'll see what they doing there. Here come another switch. Bounce pass to Alperen Sengun with the pump fake on Karl-Anthony Towns. Alperen with the bucket. Alperen Sengun with the bucket. He has 13 points now. 111-90. 2 minutes left to go. Pull up three for Josh Hart. That's no good. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound and the bucket. 111-92. It's getting spooky for the Knicks. As the Rockets have a different mentality. Got to close this game, man. Finish it the right way. Period. Straight up. You know. So KD done for the night. 147 to go in the fourth quarter. Jabari done. LP done. All the fellas are done. They done. And we talking loud over on my platform. I don't care what you Twitter niggas doing. 111 to 92 off the pick. Uncle Jeff, that's a three. That's money. Oh shit. Jeff Green with the missed three. He usually come in that bitch and knock that joker down with the quickness. Hold on, let me drop the link, man. I see some motion going on in the chat. Hold on. Come on, bring that content on the panel, man. Don't be no chat word. Come bring that content on the panel. I see niggas butting heads, man. Niggas ramming in the comment section, man. Pull up, shit. Rockets beat the shit out the Knicks tonight. Y'all know what time it is. Beat the shit out the Knicks. Y'all pull up if y'all want to hit the link, man. If y'all got time, man. If y'all got time, hit the link. Hey, Laro, what's up? What's up, Laro? Rich in the building,
Hey,
man.
yo, what's up with it, man?
What's up, man? Niggas placing in the comment section, bro. What's going down?
You hear me, Green?
Can you hear me, Laro? Laro, can y'all hear me? Rich, DJ, can y'all hear me?
I
I
hear
hear
you,
you.
Laro.
bro.
I hear
I
you,
hear you,
Green.
bro.
Oh, y'all can hear me? Laro can't hear us. Hey, Laro, go out and come right back in, Laro. J-Dog putting up. Hey, what's up, man?
No, I'm here.
Rich. Okay,
I'm here.
you get what's going down, man? What's up, man? What you got on this game, Laro, or in general, bro? Because I see them
Hey,
flexing in the
man.
comments section, talking about send a link and shit. Like, what's going on in the comments section?
Oh no, man! I think it's a whole bunch of folks going in on the council of the of the channel or whatnot. That's what Mob B called it, man. They down there going hard on Mars because Mars has extremely high standards for a team without a legit point guard trying to figure it out and make it happen, man. And that's all that is, man. But you know how it is. Moss actually likes all that attention, y'all. So the more attention that y'all give him, man, he just gonna go harder and harder and harder, man. Gotta ignore that sometime, man. Just a contrarian in general. But man, I'm glad that I was nervous up until Ime decided to bring KD back in, man. For some reason, we just couldn't buy a bucket. I think we only scored like 9 points in like 7 minutes. It was like 5:42 or something before we started scoring again or whatnot. So, I mean, it's some stuff we're gonna have to just figure out and deal with, man. Going into the playoffs, hopefully we can build off of this win. I mean, we did finally play a decent team and we beat a decent team, recently or whatever. So I'm happy about that. Tari Eason, he came something I Tari Eason, he came back. He's back in the form that we actually saw him in. I know it's only a few games, but hopefully we can build off of this and hopefully we can start ascending and going forward, moving to the playoffs. I'm not going to overspeak it because I know some other guys want to get in.
No, that's all good. It's all good. I'm about to get ready to open the pen. But then, yeah. If that's the case, Mass, we won, nigga. Where you at? Hit the link. We won. Don't come up. Don't. Matter of fact, let me go on. Hey, Rich, what it do, bro?
Salute.
What you got? So look, what you got on there, Rich? What's up with it, man? Hey, Rich, they look different tonight, huh?
Yeah, bro. They looked a lot energized on defense, bro. It looked like their defensive intensity has been back for these last two games. I know it's against the Pelicans, but I'm just looking at effort, bro. You know, that's what's been missing. I don't know what was said in this team meeting, and I hear Miles talking about, oh man, you need a team meeting at this far this far in the season. Something's wrong. Look here, bro. Check this out, bro. It's a long season, bro, and they needed it, dog, and it looked like it helped. So evidently, he ain't never been in no locker room. He done been in a bunch of buffet lines, but he ain't never been in no locker room, man. So don't come talking that, Miles. Like real talk. But good win tonight against a formidable opponent. We not gonna sleep on the Knicks. No, they haven't just been like at the top of the Eastern Conference like they was predicted to be, but they're still a good team over there with a good player in Brunson, and he was shut down for most of the night. So That just shows you the defensive awareness, the attention that they paying attention, and they was locked in for a full 4 quarter, and that's what we asked for. So we got to give props what props is due, you know. And as I land my plane right here, bro, they just got to continue just to seek continuity and confidence and just consistency, bro. Every night you ain't gonna hit this many shots, but defensively you should be able to bring it every night. So I land right there, bro.
That's a bit rich. It's finna get spooky, man. Hey, DJ Generation, what you got on the game tonight, man? What you got on these Rockets, bro?
Yeah,
Salute,
I'll make it
DJ.
quick. I'll make it quick, man. Rich and Lero pretty much cook. So, I just hope I was asking J Dog in the chat, man. I just hope, maybe they actually did turn the corner, and they finally clicked. It took most of the season, but hopefully it's finally clicking and they, like y'all was just saying and Rich said with the meeting, they done ironed it out and kind of laid everything out. So, ain't no like bad blood or this person thinking this. Nah, they got it all out on the table. Hey, we got to step it up, Tari. We need you. Stop BSing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they got it figured out, man. Bro, I'm gonna be positive because as a Houston fan, my worst fear, bro, they got everything clicking. Our faith back in them. Like, I don't know, man. They might can go to the Western Conference Finals. We all hyped up, and then they collapse in the playoffs. So I'm just hope I'm a root that they keep going, and then hopefully they carry it over the playoffs, bro. Because I put like this will make the season even worse for us for them to look like they got it figured out. We all happy, and then they still find a way to choke. So hopefully they keep it up, and we ain't got to worry about that.
Nah, yeah. I hope it is a turnaround, man. It's like them funky Lakers. They made a turnaround. Everybody call them contenders. You know what I'm saying? It's still possible for us, but I'm gonna take it game by game, series by series, play by play type shit for with this Rockets now. You know what I'm saying? I think we all know the writing on the wall with this team. It's just about the team, the players bringing that shit every night, bro. Because they got it in them, bro. They got it in them. It's about, are you gonna give us that effort every night? But I ain't gonna be long with it. Hey, J Dog, what you got, J Dog? OG, triple OG,
What up? What
salute,
up? What
salute.
up? What up, fam? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, there it is. Yeah, man. Look, man. We beat the Knicks, bro. Good win. Good team win. Hey, man. Tari Eason, thank you, bro. You finally got your head. You let shit take care of what it's gonna take care of for us the contract situation. Let your play dictate what your money, you know what I'm saying, gonna look like. And I'm glad you got your head. I'm glad the team meeting worked thus far. It looked like you guys really back to playing basketball like y'all know how to play. You feel me? It can't be about one player or two players. Like, y'all play together as a squad, bro. And y'all should understand how to bring intensity, how to bring fire, how to bring will and know-how on defense. And that's what I'm seeing the last couple of games. Y'all done got back to the basics, bro. You understand me? I'm loving what I'm seeing. As far as that, I like your attitude, Tar. Hey man, as long as you playing, bro, and you ain't in there on that goofy stuff, and you playing basketball, I'm with you. As soon as you get away from that shit, you go back to that funny bunny shit, I'm on your ass again. So thank you, bro. I appreciate it. You feel me? LP he been playing good on both ends of the ball, bro. And I'm loving what I'm seeing out of LP. It ain't all about scoring all the time, LP. Hold your nuts in that paint, bro. Be a presence. Be impactful. You understand? You ain't got to score 30. That's cool when you do it. Appreciate you. But just be impactful, be a presence down there, bro. Something to respect. You understand me? That's what I'm like seeing, bro. Jabari, he playing good on both sides. Armor gonna do what Armor do, bro. I don't Twin gonna bring his game, bro. And KD gonna close and KD gonna get buckets. That's what KD do. And I'm glad this team meeting, these guys look like they're holding themselves accountable. It's not about Kevin Durant at the end of the day. It's about us being impactful as individuals and basically, bro, taking the step as young players in the NBA. KD didn't have his glory. KD done did his thing. everything KD get is icing on the cake, bro. You feel me? He done bake this cake. You understand me? He done did everything he gonna do in the NBA at the highest order. So at this point, he building on legacy, but his legacy is pretty much already written. So these guys, it's up to them to step their game up and create their own legacy, bro. You understand? And I'm starting to see that they ain't about KD so much. They understand it like it's on us. Let's us do what our job. Let's us do what we supposed to do. And we brought KD here to be a closer, and he do what he do. You understand? And it works together. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, bro. They back to the basics on defense, intensity, and things of that nature. Reed Sheppard, looked good tonight. And for us, his jumper, it's coming around. Thank God. And he playing defense. He trying. He giving effort. So that's all I care about. It's all about effort and want to. It ain't so much as about sometimes it's not gonna get done. I just need to see the intensity and the want to there, and I'm seeing that, bro. The last couple of games, look like the switches turned on in these guys' head. Look like they understand what the mission is, bro. Going into the playoffs, bro. We trying to, get a good seed. If we can get home court in the first round, cool. Maybe we can get hot and get established and get back to ourselves. But far as what I'm seeing these last couple of games, compared to what I seen earlier, it does look like they trying to turn around Greenleaf and really like understand what's at
No, I
stake at
do.
this point. And that's what I was looking for, bro. A spark. I didn't see no goddamn spark 5 games ago. Now I'm starting to see a spark in these young guys. And KD gonna always give you what KD give you. It ain't about KD at the end of the day. It's about them. And I'm seeing them really turning around, bro. I'm proud of Tari Eason, bro. For real talk. I talk a lot of shit about Tari Eason, bro, because look, bro, I know how you can play. I know you know how to ball, man. And I know you was in your own head when you was doing this stupid shit you been doing. So
Mm-hmm.
get out your head, bro. It's tough love. It's unk love, bro. The same shit I say to my nephew or my son, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get out your own head. Get your head out your ass, man. Come on with it, man. You better than it. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, man. Shout out to him, bro. But yeah, good team win, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. He made on their ass. They back to the defensive intensity. And it's a good win, bro. This is a good win. I don't give a damn what nobody say. It's a good home victory, bro. Take that shit, build on it, bro, and keep it pushing.
That's a fact. I mean, that's a fact. Like I think what that was. Miss Jan K came up here at halftime and mentioned that they had like a team meeting. I think the Memphis game, and to get Tari Eason back. You know what I'm saying, to form the J Dog, and
right.
And so now he's stepping out that realm. Ime can say, "Oh, it's just a lineup situation." No, man. No, you seen something in Tari Eason that he was like he wasn't the same person
Right.
the whole month of March.
Right.
Not making threes, his defense went to shit type shit. So, when you see that and you plug him back into action in the start lineup, then what? He give you 17 points instead of 15 points off the bench.
Right.
So you get that. Then Reed Sheppard, he come off the bench and still do what he do. So all that crying from the Twitter world and trying to shit on Ime Udoka just because he ain't started Reed Sheppard off for a season, J-Dog, where it's a throwaway season type shit to a certain degree. Like at the end of the day, bro, you still want to make something happen because anything can happen when it comes to the playoffs. So, hey man, last but not least, because we all been looking for this nigga here. Hey, Mr. Mass, what up, man? What up, man?
What up, fellas?
bro?
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
What up, nigga?
What up, Miles?
What's good with it? What's up with it, boy?
Not much, man. I agree with Rich because he said a word that just stuck with me, and I said it last stream, which is consistency. The Houston Rockets, the last 20 games is 11-9. Our last 10 were 5-5. That equates to mediocre and average. Tari Eason, his last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 27 from 3, 33% overall from the field. Now, granted, yeah, the team in Tari in particular have been playing great these last 2-3 games. But Rich made a great point, which I tend to agree with, which is consistency. And I told Green the same thing last stream. Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's going to take more than 2 or 3 games playing at this level for me to like be excited and be happy. And I know you guys don't think the way I think, and that's cool, but we're different, right? My expectation, my standard is probably a lot higher than you guys's. And I couldn't disagree with J-Dog more, respectfully. And I know J-Dog knows basketball, but every time Kevin Durant laces up those shoes, bro, he got something to prove, right? Because we don't go out and make a trade the way we did to get a guy whose legacy is already written, bro. Like, no, like Kevin Durant needs to prove something. Like, you're playing professional basketball, bro. It doesn't matter if it's year 19 or year 1. And so, like, we gotta be honest in our assessments. And so that's why, J-Dog, I tried to
hold on, nigga. Hold on.
Go
No,
ahead,
no,
bro.
no, hold on. I'm gonna let you cook. Keep cooking.
Okay, yeah.
Like I got to let me correct something.
Okay.
I never said that KD didn't have something to prove for his finishing his legacy, because I think he want to add to it. But the cake already been baked for KD, bro. That's what I said. And he's adding icing to the cake. That's what I mean. I mean, he's adding something to his legacy, which is a leadership. The leadership, and he could do it with a young team. That's the only thing he needs to add to his career. But the numbers and everything else is there already. The cake already being built. Only thing he needs to show that he can get help get a young team over the hump. And that's it, bro. But the young guys got to do their part. That's all, bro. You.
Oh, well, I agree with.
I respectfully, I understand you. Where you coming from?
Okay. I got you, bro. And listen, I do agree that the Houston Rockets need the young guys to step up, and we need to get the production that we got these last few games along with Kevin Durant. And so I understand your premise, J-Dog, what you're saying. I'm just saying I don't want to lower KD's standard or his measuring stick for me. Like, I hold KD to such a high standard. And there's a reason why I'm on him the way I am, is because I do think he's that great, bro. He's Kevin Durant. And so anytime he laces it up, then, yeah, he needs to hold himself to that standard. But let's be honest here, right, before Green moves on to Jan K here. The last 10 games, they're 5-5, which is average and mediocre. The last 20, they're 11-9, which is average and mediocre. And so why are we on here impressed by 2 or 3 games? Like, that's not the measuring stick. That's not consistency. And Rick said it best, and I said it last stream. Like, they need to string like a 5, 6, 7 game stretch together, which they can do, right? Because there's like 6, 7 games left during the season, which I agree with. But they need to string some games together longer than 2 or 3 games, in my opinion, Green, for me to say they've turned the corner. Like,
did we lose, Miles?
No goddamn corner, bro. Can you guys hear me?
No, yeah, we can hear you, Miles.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ,
I'm almost done, fellas.
DJ, can you hear
I'm
me?
almost done.
Go out and come right back in. If y'all can hear nobody, go out and come right back in.
I don't want to mix words, but I think it's unfair, and I think it's too premature to say that this team has turned the corner or they figure something out. They played good for 2 or 3 games. That's cool. Listen, let's not forget, before this 2-3 game win streak, they lost their last 3 or 4 games. Let's not forget that, right? And they had one of the most pathetic collapses of the season. So I'm not going to come on here and be impressed by what they did tonight. It's a cool win. Not to mention the New York Knicks are basically the most dysfunctional team out East. But granted, above 500, 48-27. I mean, they're picked to make a deep postseason run by some in the East. So, yeah, it's a cool win. But, Green, like, it's going to take some more games in these next 4 or 5 games, bro, playing at this level on both ends of the court for me to buy in, bro. For me to buy in. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not trying to be dead.
I'm with you, bro. Okay. I'm with you. I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I said it myself.
We just said that.
It's not a championship game.
I agree, Drake.
Right now. That's DJ. Yeah, that's DJ.
Yeah.
But Mr. Moss, it's like the energy that came out with the defense, with a top tier team, I know they're in the East and they the Knicks at the end of the day, but at the same time, you want this type of level of play continuously. Like Rich said, it's consistency. You want this. If they play like this, we won't be talking down on them like that on every other game type shit and lose them. That's all I'm on. Now, are they gonna win a championship this year? I ain't saying they don't do that. Anything can happen, but I don't see no championship right now. But at the same time, they had a good win against a good team this year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But you come out, man. Hey, Mars, you a dark cloud on these Rockets this year, bro.
I'm not a dark,
You're a
bro.
dark
But
cloud,
why are
bro.
you saying I'm a dark cloud, bro? When I
The
just gave
expectation.
numbers that backed up why I just gave numbers to support my stance. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games. They're 11-9. Tari Eason, the last 10 games has been pathetic. Right now, his last 2
So
games he's been
basically,
good. Last three games.
but
So I
so
mean, I'm giving
basically,
numbers to back up what I'm saying.
but it's like your criticism to the team, and it's granted because they need the criticism, but at the same time, it's not like we looking at a championship. We looking at a game by game basis for them to get better to do something. Like I said, anything can happen as these seasons go.
No, you're right. Injuries can happen to another team, and just real quick because I know Jen K is waiting in the cuts to get her shit off. How many games are we from the 4th seed to possibly get a home court? I mean, because I think I forget, but at halftime, I think it was Laura or Rich made a great point. I would rather the Rockets J-Dog stay in 6th spot because our best chance to get out the first round probably would be to play the Lakers and catch them on just that's a team that we could probably take advantage of. But the Lakers could beat us as well. But I think any other team in the first round, I wouldn't feel good about. But the Lakers, I would be like, okay, we got a chance.
I still want the Rockets to have home court advantage.
The high seed.
I want the 4th seed or better type shit. It might not be 3rd seed or nothing like that. We 3 games back from the Lakers. They're 49-26.
Yeah.
The Denver Nuggets are 48-28, Mars. And we tied with Minnesota. We still 6th seed. They're 46-29, and the Rockets 46-29. So if we stand in the 6th place, we won't.
Lakers. Well,
yeah, Lakers.
It sounds like it's going to be the Lakers, Minnesota, or possibly Denver, bro. That's going to.
That's why I've been saying like our first round
4
matchup ain't gonna really matter, Mars. Like you want home court advantage because that gives you an advantage, with more home court games. But the way the Lakers did us at home back-to-back games, that shook me up. So
home court didn't mean
they have more home court games. We might be better on the road, or are we better at home? Like,
we know we're not better ironically, Moss, for your situation, we actually want Lakers to win tonight if you like for what you want to have.
Yeah. Hey, but real quick, y'all. Real quick. I got J&K waiting.
My bad.
I got J&K waiting, Larry. Hold that thought real quick, my G. Hey, J&K, what you got, Miss J&K? Salute.
Hey, I just wanted to make a correction. When I called at the halftime show, I said that they had the team meeting after, I think I said the Grizzlies, but it was the Timberwolves. When they lost, when they shouldn't have. And then he was good 2 games after that. Tari gradually improved. Now he had 3 good games. So it was the Timberwolves. But besides that, I just want to say shout out to Amen for improving his point guard skills. I saw him actually guiding them and telling them what to do. That's when Jabari was wherever he was, but he guided him to make a cut, and that's when he got the dunk. When you said he better dunk that, that's when I saw Amen, guide him to do that. So I think he is improving as a point guard. So I was glad to see that. So otherwise, he'd just be forcing the ball down, trying to dunk immediately. But they said they like that kind of pressure, but he is improving. So I think everybody's improving. Alp has definitely, got back to what he was playing like at the beginning of the season. Tari is out of his head. Amen is even having some point guard skills. So I think it's wonderful. See what they'll do. I just wonder what everybody thinks about who we have the best chances to beat. I guess people think the Lakers. So I think anybody but the Spurs and OKC. So
you could throw Denver. I would say you could throw Denver in there. They lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, 2 weeks ago, a week ago. So their chemistry and camaraderie not might be at the highest ceiling. So all these teams really have their own problems. J&K. It's just about taking the spot at the right time. Go ahead, Larry.
Hey, that's what I was gonna comment on. Rich said something one time, and he was like, "Man, we playing the Lakers in the first round, bro." I mean, I know I don't believe in NBA conspiracies or anything like that, but man, in the playoffs, it's in the NBA's best interest to try to have Luka and LeBron try to make
That's
a
true,
playoff
Leroy.
run, bro.
That is true.
Like, real talk, man. And it's just like, that's the only reason why I probably wouldn't want to play the Lakers, because of that. But I think that's a weak reason. So, I mean, if we want to, I don't believe in trying to hunt teams down like Golden State hunted us down to play us in the first round last year. But yeah, man, high seed possible right now, because it'll still be in the back of my mind with them quick refs with the whistles in the playoffs against the Lakers or whatever, right? So that's the one thing about it.
Real quick, shout out to Space Agent and Cash Out with the 20 bomb, man. I salute to you, bro. He didn't leave a message, but salute to your donations for the channel, man. General salute. But yeah, Leroy, like we was talking about, man, like the whole situation as far as the playoffs. Like, even if we have home court advantage, I don't think the matchup is going to really matter. The only advantage that we have is having, home court advantage. So looking at this team from night in and night out, good teams, bad teams, we just haven't shown that consistency of a winning package. And I think that's the fear factor of the Rockets right now. Like, can we win 2 games in a row on the road and upset somebody? Can we win,
Right, good point.
You know what I'm saying? Those type of aspects when it comes to the playoffs, if we're on the road or at home.
Can we steal a game on the road, a game 3 or 4 on the road? Hey, Jan K, thanks for sharing that meeting tip, because I didn't know that they did that after that pathetic loss versus Minnesota. But I guess since you brought that up, then I'm not a big fan, especially late in the season, at this point during the season, that a team is even doing that. And so, Jan K, like, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, I think that's a bad thing. Like, I don't think.
I agree. If it was something that simple, why didn't somebody do that a long time ago? And I saw people in the comments earlier, I guess when I brought it up during the halftime show, saying, "Oh, well, his father, well, they had a death in the family." I think he had mentioned it was like the anniversary of his father's death. But that said, these are professional players.
Correct.
Just like when KD took 2 games off and he just said personal reasons, that's all he had to do is take 2 games off instead of risk generational wealth. He ruined a contract, about to get us in the what do you call it, that playoff, the play in. Yeah, it's like, why? Just take some time off. If you really that upset about it, it's simple. It's a job. So I just think, I don't know what's wrong with these young players. Is it because they grab them too early out the NCAA? I mean, they're not really developed. Just like with Reed. I mean, he was a freshman coming off the bench. Now we want him to be a championship point guard. This guy didn't even finish college.
JK, I got a question for you.
You just said.
Go ahead, Miles. Go ahead, Miles.
Oh, I'll be real quick. You just said if it's that easy, then why didn't they call the meeting before? And I looked at the game after the Minnesota game, and the Rockets' last 3 games were the Pelicans, the Knicks, and the Grizzlies. And so, was it more about the schedule, who they played, and they got these 3 wins? Or, I mean, the Knicks
Tari been sucking eggs for a long time. They didn't play good teams, bad teams, and he had no good games for how long now?
That's
damn near the whole month of March.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about family issues, because like Greenleaf said, all these players have personal issues. You got players who got handicapped kids, this family shit. I mean, this is life. And so the part of this game is mental. So I'm not giving NBA players no pass.
If we're going to keep it real about Tari Eason. Oh, go ahead. J-Dog. Y'all can't hear me?
That was, I hear you, Green. That was actually going to be my question to JK is, do she think Tari can keep this up the rest of the season?
Well, we're going to see, because it looked like he was having a breakdown later on in the game. Like he started missing a lot on the road, So I just feel like these guys aren't there emotionally or mentally. They can easily get thrown off. When they're doing good, they're good. But it's like then they crumble, and then the fans, and I don't know about them personally, but everybody wants to blame the coach. Everybody wants to blame their coworkers. It's just like if you getting on the plane and the pilot's grandma died, or he had an autistic child born, you want the plane to crash and it's okay. He's a professional. You got to suck that up. If you can't do your job, then you're gonna have to call in.
I agree with that.
But that's what I've been saying all year about Tari Eason in the first place. What we were alluding to, where his mind was, when they questioned him, "Oh, you want more responsibility?" Now he's saying, "Oh yes, I want more responsibility." Yes, putting emphasis on it, and then he gets a starting job. but then he's not looking like you know a starter at times. He can't make open shots. His defense collapses, and he's not looking like the old Tari Eason. And then you bring in the Reed Sheppard factor in the starting lineup because people want to see Reed Sheppard in the starting lineup to shake some things up, and you do that, and you test the waters with that. Then he goes back to the bench to get his mind right again. You had a team meeting come along, so I don't necessarily want to be a season where we cater into guys' feelings, as far as Tari
Thank
Eason,
you.
but you want him to be, ready because you have Kevin Durant and, yes, Fred VanVleet and Stevie Adams are not here, but you still have the opportunity to do something, so at the end of the day, I'm not here to cater nobody's feelings about no players meeting and stuff like that, so if he wants to be the center of attention of why are we good and why are we not good, then okay, earn your money the right way, and that's just being available and being a better player at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I had. Oh,
go ahead, Lero. Go ahead, Lero.
One thing I would say. I mean, I hope everything goes fine or whatnot. But I'm seeing Reed Sheppard stand on the bench or whatever, right? And the reason why, if we play the Lakers, that's a Luka matchup. If we play Minnesota, Ayo will be back. We know what's gonna happen with that. Or if we play Denver, that's a Jamal Murray.
They ain't have him matched up with no damn Luka. They ain't matched up with Austin Reeves, bro.
Okay, what's the difference? You see Reed Sheppard?
No, he cooked Austin Reeves, nigga. That nigga cooked Austin Reeves, nigga.
Meanwhile, getting cooked the whole time. I just think going on.
Yeah, but he got buckets on the nigga. I mean, shit. How long as he goddamn get buckets, you can give up some buckets if you don't. You can get buckets. Yeah.
It's all about effort, Lero.
So do you think if Tari stays in the starting lineup, do you think having somebody who can come in and score and get buckets will be better off the bench, or do you like him back in the starting lineup?
Nah, I like what I see with Tari in the starting lineup. As long as his head is in the game, bro. Because he can play defense and he can score and he can give us extra possessions. You fucking right. I like what I see with Tari.
You just don't. You just. Oh, my bad, Jedi. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, bro. I'll land.
You just don't want Tari. You just don't want Tari doing too much, bro. That's when Tari started. That's when Tari started effing up. Start wanting to go 1-on-1, taking them dumb mid-range contested jump shots. When he started getting outside his game, I mean, anybody on his team start getting outside this game. That's when the Rockets just look just bad. When you got Jabari starting to dribble too much, you got guys trying to create when that's not their game. So they got to stick to the confines of what they do and be aggressive on defense. That's why I say I would rather the Lakers. I get it. You're gonna be against the NBA, bro, when you playing the Lakers, bro, just because of everything that they got going on. But I like that matchup better than Minnesota and Denver in the first round. I'm sorry. I think they're gonna get put out. But I take my chances with the Lakers. And I can say what y'all want to say about San Antonio. San Antonio gonna fold in the playoffs. If not in the first round, they gonna fold in that second round, bro. They gonna fold. I don't have them. I don't have them going to the Western Conference Finals, bro. I just don't.
Why you think that, Rich? I'm curious.
They had half court sets. When you get into a half court set in the playoffs, bro, and they cut down on their transition buckets and shit like that, it becomes a much more cerebral game in the playoffs. And San Antonio,
but they're a good half court team too. So I mean,
I'm about to say y'all act like Rockets the most cerebral team.
How long, but Miles? How long?
Wait. But they create opportunities off defense, man. They all right. I ain't saying they trash.
Facts.
They good. They
got great guard play.
Yeah, nigga, but them niggas young, bro. You gotta see them in the playoffs.
OKC was young, bro. OKC was young.
Wait.
So, I mean, we
hold on. No. Wait. And you see what happened when they you see. OKC lost, bro. And you heard what Fred VanVleet said, bro, in this interview. He said, bro, listen, the lights is different. They gave Houston the same criticism last year, bro. So why we can't have the same criticism for San Antonio?
Because the Spurs in Houston, that's why. Because the Spurs in Houston,
but hold on,
wait.
Hold on, boy. Have you ever seen San Antonio when they not hitting shots? Have you seen them when they not hitting shots, bro?
Yeah.
They do
they
not
still
look
defend.
No. They still hold on, wait. They still lose though. That's the whole thing. Well, it don't matter. I get it. Houston was a great defensive team last year too. They was a good defensive team last year too. But they
Yeah, but
couldn't
the
shoot
difference
worth
is
a
that the
damn.
Spurs don't have, offensive lapses the way the Spurs did. That's the difference, Rich.
When they
That's the
not hitting
difference.
their
Man,
shot, yes,
I
they
think the
do.
hype. I think the hype is the Spurs have Wimby and we had Jalen.
It's crazy, bro.
Man, I ain't
Big
confident in
What are you doing
Wimby,
right
bro.
now?
I'm not confident
I
in
mean,
Wimby
it's
in
yet
a
to be
7-game
seen though. You
series.
know what I'm saying? So, like I
When you
said, I'm
start,
still standing on.
yeah.
I'm standing on what Fred was saying. Like shit, them niggas still have to
Ah,
prove it. They still got to prove it in the playoff. But
I'm
the Spurs are lethal. I ain't gonna lie, they lethal. But
they
I still,
That's
Green.
They
I
all
still
I'm
lethal in
just
the
like
saying.
regular
Y'all
everybody
act like
else.
season,
y'all
bro.
I
watching
still have to
They
see.
football.
they
They lethal
lethal,
in the
Just real
regular
quick, Green.
season, bro.
Just real quick,
but
Green.
they got to
The
prove
San
that shit in the
Antonio
playoffs,
Spurs.
though, bro. Yes. Go ahead, Phil.
Okay, but hold on. But J-Dog, respectfully
Mm,
and Rich, the San Antonio Spurs this season have lost
mm.
18 games. So they haven't showed a consistency of not having great offense. They haven't showed that. They've been more consistent at scoring points and playing good defense. Oh, and other
So
than OKC, you can't name me another team in the whole entire league who has better
so
guard play than that
so
team.
so hold on, wait.
Man,
So
bro,
out
like
of them
it's
18,
okay,
hold on,
bro.
wait.
Give them their
So
props, man.
hey Moss, so them
Give them
18
their
games, did
props,
they
Rich.
play?
It's
Hold on,
okay.
wait. Did they play the same 18 teams 18 times?
No, they didn't, bro. No,
Okay, then. So that's what I'm trying to tell
no.
you. In a 7-game series, it's
Uh-huh.
different when you got to load up and plan for one team. It's gonna be. I'm
I'm
telling you,
not
bro.
disagreeing with that, Rich. I agree with you on that part. All I'm saying is this, though, bro. If they listen, they're not going to play OKC in the second round, right? Because they're number 1 and 2 seeds, and so their second round matchup is going to be like a Denver, Minnesota, or possibly Houston, in my opinion. And I know, um, fucking that they're young and there's still questions to be answered. I agree with that. But can we at least just call how we see it, bro? They are a very good team. They
Hey,
lost 18
We
games.
ain't
They're
never
a
said they
very
what. We
good
never said
team.
they wasn't,
Oh,
Ma.
okay. Okay.
We
And
never said that,
hold
bro.
on. No, but hold on. But J-Dog, Rich was comparing last year's Rockets being young and blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying if you compare both teams
They
No, he
last
but
talking
year
they
about
and this
the
year's
they
he
first
talking
better
about
season,
the
than us. They
no
better
compare
expectations
than us,
though.
though.
bro.
He talking about the
Yeah.
expectations as far as like them being performing
oh, because they
performing
were
in the
second
playoff.
seed too now.
Yeah, they two
Right.
seed
That's
coming
all I
out
was
coming out
saying.
of a play-in situation.
Ain't
Like
more
we
complete.
came out of 11 seed and went straight to number 2. What the
But the
Spurs
Rockets
was
last year,
the
Green.
season prior. Like I
But the
said,
Rockets
you can
last year,
say
fellas. The Rockets last year, fellas,
uh-huh.
weren't even favored for the most part versus the Warriors, and they were the number 2 seed that Houston was.
Like I
I
said, man,
guarantee you.
I think Wemby is was why they favorite. They
That's
have Wemby.
I agree with that, Green.
I
Green.
feel like it's why,
That's my
but
point.
I don't want
That's my point.
to. I
But
get
I
you,
got you,
bro.
bro.
I
I
get,
got you.
but
I got
let's
you.
see what the homie Red talking about.
Yeah,
Red,
I got you, bro.
Red pull up, man. Hey, what it do, Red? Hey, we got over 150 people, man. Let's get over 150 likes. We still up here cooking, man. Red, what it do, Red? Salute, bro.
Hey, what's up, Grimmy? What's up to the panel? It's been a while.
What up, Reggie? Long time, bro.
I've been listening to
What's
the
up?
streams, bro. I've been listening to the streams and stuff, man.
Mount Mar, what it do, man?
I don't know. Hey, I'm just a guy. I'm just a Rockets fan.
They don't know what that is, Red. They don't know what that
Hey,
is.
hey, man. I'm just a Rockets fan, brother. Um, but hey, a good win by the team, bro. I'm gonna probably be the biggest contrarian up here. This KD experiment. I've been on record since last year. I'm not a fan of it. Um, I'm gonna be positive about it, but I'm not a fan of it. In the off season, I feel like we got to make some moves. I feel like it's KD got to go, but that's a conversation for down the road. I think if we don't get a championship either this year, and if we keep him next year, it's a failure, and we just got to take the L. As far as the games, we've been in a slump. That Minnesota game, that I ain't gonna lie, that broke my heart. That one was insane. Without Ant, I know Jaden McDaniels is probably going to be one of the leading candidates for most improved player. I get all that. They got Julius Randle. He's decent when he's playing well. They're a well coached team. They got some good role players over there, but we shouldn't have lost that game. That was crazy. Um, yeah, that was insane. I think the one of the panelists, she was saying about we had a team meeting and we got everything together. This game we played well. The Knicks, I know the game against New Orleans, LP had a really good showing in that game. Hopefully he can start playing well like that again. This game we did good. We finished strong. KD did his thing. So Um, our biggest problem, like y'all, I'm not even gonna talk about the players because y'all already said all that. I don't know if it's, and I keep harping on this. I love Ime Udoka, but something ain't right with him, KD, the offense. I don't know. We just need to keep ironing it out because sometimes, like somebody said, we had these lapses, bro, and it's bad. And if we had it last year, and we got Kevin Durant, I get it. Oh, we don't have Fred. We ain't got Steven Adams. I get all that. But when we had them, we still was having these problems. So in the playoffs, having you going minutes at a time, half quarters in droughts, nah, bro, that ain't gonna cut it, bro. And you damn near throwing games away because KD ain't on the floor, bro. If KD ain't playing 35, 36, 38 minutes a game, you don't have a chance. Nah, bro, that's not gonna cut it. And we got championship aspirations as a team. Nah, bro, y'all. some of y'all fans, bro. Y'all need to see it for what it is, bro. It's delusion, bro. Delusion. KD ain't never been that guy to lead no team to no championship. Has he been the best player? Has he been the most efficient? Has he been the most effective? Yeah, but he ain't never been that guy to put a team on his back and lead them to victory, bro. That's not who he is. He ain't gonna become that this year. And y'all need to wake up
Y'all
and
hear
smell the
me?
coffee,
Can y'all
bro.
hear me, Red?
I hear you, Chris.
Is my
Man,
mic? Hold on,
Reg.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, Red, hey, Laro, can y'all hear me? Is my mic burping?
Yeah,
I
we
hear
can
you.
hear
Yeah,
you
it's
burping
perfect.
though. You
Okay,
burping
I'm
Yeah,
though.
we can hear
burping.
you
Okay,
now.
bet.
There
My
you
bad,
go,
Red.
bro.
Good.
Reggie cooking, bro.
Nah,
Keep cooking,
that's it.
Reggie.
That's it. That's all.
Reg,
I'm done
Reg,
taking
Reg,
this.
let me tell you something right now, brother. Listen, LeBron James would have had 6 championships right now, right? If KD wasn't on the Golden State Warriors. KD is the reason why he won those. They beat LeBron. That's why they had to go get him, bro. So he did carry a team on his back to win the
No, he
championship.
didn't. That don't
I'm
refute
trying,
his point,
man. I'm
Nayro.
tired of hearing that shit,
That
bro.
don't
Hey,
refute
hey,
his point, Nayro.
hey,
What he's
Lero, let
saying
me.
is he not a leader though. Yeah, he can score, but he not a leader. You can't
Can,
argue that.
let me respond to that. He was the best player on that team, but you also play with the greatest shooter and like a top 2 point guard of all time. Klay Thompson on the opposite wing was like a third greatest shooter of all time. So you playing with the top 2, the top 1, and maybe top 2 or 3 shooters of all time in NBA history. You There's film. Go watch the film from those seasons, bro. When Steph crossed the half court line, he's damn near getting triple teamed. He's getting doubled at the half court line. Then you have a guy who's maybe like in the mid post or something, whose back is turned to his defender facing Steph. Bro, KD literally played the majority of his time at Golden State 1-on-1 off ball, bro. No, even when he got ISO'd, they didn't want to leave Steph. You couldn't leave
Cook,
Clay.
Reggie.
Reggie,
Reggie cooked that shit
Come on,
easy.
bro. Like
Reggie cooked
let's
that
keep it
Reggie,
weak
real,
shit
bro.
easy. Good shit, Reggie.
Let's not do this,
Reggie. They
dog.
wasn't
It's
Yeah.
disingenuous,
Reggie,
bro.
Reggie. They wasn't that good, bro. If they needed Sky Foster for Game 7 against Houston,
That's
I'm
that's
just saying.
just this is X's and O's, bro. I mean, yeah, KD gonna get it off when he playing 1-on-1. That was the easiest time of his career. He ain't never
Oh,
had to.
Rich. I mean, you said Scott Foster game 7. You talking about like Warriors versus Rockets?
Yeah, they needed Sky Foster to win that series.
No, they did
I don't
not,
know what
bro. The
else to
Rockets
say.
blew
I
game 7 at
mean,
home, bro. What the hell are you talking
shoulda,
Man, you
about?
coulda,
better go
woulda.
look back. You better
You
go
Shit,
look
talking
at that
about the
LeBron James
series.
would have
27
had 3
shots in a row?
championships if
Yeah, I'm
We
talking
had
about.
a
Clint
I'm
10
talking.
point
Capela
lead
didn't
at
get the
halftime, bro,
rebound
and was up that game.
and
And
You
Ray
better
Jordon
go
Allen
back.
Clarkson
and
choked it
and
away.
You
had
better
shot
go
to
look
save his
back.
What are
legacy,
you
right?
talking about, Reggie?
You better.
Scott
Against the
Foster.
Spurs. Tim Duncan would have
What
been
are you
6 and
talking
0 in
about,
the
bro?
finals.
Yeah, you better go back and look at
So
that
you can play the
series.
shoulda, coulda,
Now you
woulda all
blaming
day.
Scott Foster, bro? Wow, this shit crazy, Reggie. Go
All
ahead, bro.
right, it's on
Man,
YouTube. It's on
what are
YouTube.
we doing, bro? Now we
It's
blaming Scott Foster?
it's
Wow.
on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Don't worry
Okay.
we
about it.
we not talking about the 27 consecutive threes tries, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, DJ.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
DJ.
the
Yeah,
game
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
DJ.
about.
That
come
game,
on,
DJ.
Rich. Come on, Rich. You
Pure
can't.
delusion, bro.
How you
Pure
go?
fucking
All
delusion.
right,
How you? So did
I
the ref
know.
make
I
them
know.
shoot them threes?
all right,
Right.
all right, all right. Hey,
Come
stay
on,
man.
man.
I know what I seen. It's on YouTube. It ain't no conspiracy. It's
Did
out.
you see 27 straight missed threes? Did you see that?
I seen 9
Oh,
missed
okay.
calls that could
That
have
plays
got
a factor,
converted.
bro. That
I
plays a
seen
So
9
factor.
missed calls that could have got converted too.
put
That
it
plays
like this, Rich.
now.
Just even if we want to say that, the ref
Hey,
ain't gonna bail them out
hey,
just
did
for
the
them being
King?
that
Now,
stupid to
Hold
now,
shoot
on,
them
Rich.
wait, hold
Now,
threes.
on,
Rich.
wait. Hey, hold on. You know basketball. So did the refs help the Lakers beat the Kings? I guess they ain't helped them beat the Kings either.
Yes.
Huh?
No, they did.
But the
Oh,
Kings
okay.
missed.
Just let me
Hold on.
know.
Hey, DJ.
Let me
Hey,
know.
DJ. The Kings missed Rich, the Kings missed 15 free throws at home in Game 7, but
Man, I
Rich,
ain't trying to hear that, bro. That was the play out.
Rich, you have a point in the third quarter of Game 7 because James Harden had 2 4-point plays that were missed. So I agree with those 2-point plays, which were swing plays. So, but I'm saying though, that coupled with the 27 straight missed threes, I mean that doesn't help. But your argument is not far off. I'm just saying that wasn't everything, but he did miss
Exactly.
2
It's both of
4-point
them.
plays with James Harden in the third quarter. I agree with that, bro. I do remember that clearly in the third quarter.
We not saying the refs ain't cheat them, but it's like at some
Right.
point the Rockets shouldn't have just kept shooting threes though either, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So,
Bro. Yeah,
so,
that's a
so,
fact.
Mars, you feel like KD need to be traded too?
Yeah, I think I agree with Rich. I mean, I agree with Reggie. Rich, I think
No,
that
I said
this.
that too.
Oh, you did? When did you
I
say
was
that,
in
bro?
agreement. I said that. No, I said that last stream. They cussed me
okay,
out.
my
Me
bad,
and
bro.
Genius.
Yeah.
They
Hey,
cussed
Reggie,
me.
you back? I mean, stream your. Oh shit,
So me,
stream
you, and Reggie agree then,
goddamn
Rich,
bug full of my
because
damn.
looking back on it, Rich, I don't like the
Rich,
trade, bro.
you
I
back,
think
my nigga?
Yeah. I couldn't. I had some
Reggie, you
audio
back?
issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Stream y'all be fucking up, man. Certain people can't hear certain people when you hear too long, but you back. We can hear you. We can hear you,
Okay.
man.
Hey, Green, I
Fucking.
think that's you, bro, because you burping again, man.
Yeah, stream your
Okay,
tripping bad
let
today.
me go out. Let me go out.
yeah,
Y'all
I can
cook.
hear that
Y'all
too.
cook.
So it sounds like me, Reggie, and Rich are on the same page, saying that while the KD trade Rich may have sounded good at the time, looking back on it, it wasn't the best move, bro. So it sounds like me, Rich, and Kate and Reggie are all in agreement to that.
Moss, Rich, and Reggie, I do got a question for y'all. I ain't against what y'all saying. Clearly, the team is messed up, right? But
Yeah,
I mean,
KD ruined the team, bro. Yeah.
okay, I agree with that.
I ain't
But
gonna say that. I ain't
I
say
ain't gonna
that,
say.
Mars.
Well, that's
I ain't
what I'm
say
saying
that,
because
dog.
it's like he's still putting up efficient numbers though. So
Now
I
about the
mean,
numbers, DJ. Come on, you know that.
okay, this is what I mean. They shouldn't have
Okay.
trusted him to be the leader. So they should have structured the team like where he just like in Golden State, where like, hey, move him around. You know what I'm saying? He get his points. He shouldn't have been the main focal point. I agree with that. So I'm saying, but don't that fall more on GM and coaching than they do on KD?
Well, of course, because I think they misjudged what KD brought to the table. I think they thought 27, 6-6, and everything else would just fall in place, and they'll figure it out on the fly, whatever he's lacking intangibles. But they found out the hard way, bro. Him coming to the arena dropping 27, 6-6, that's not enough, DJ and Rich. Like, there's more than basketball that's coming to the arena dropping your points, bro. Like, this game is so much more than what I do on the offensive end. And the Rockets are seeing that firsthand, bro. So that's my point. It has nothing to do with his offense. He's lacking winning intangibles, fellas. He just is. I mean, it's okay.
I don't argue on that.
I think it's more of putting him in a position to where he's the primary ball handler a lot when we were like losing a bunch of games in a row or whatever. I think that's more of an issue. So I would go to coaching and front office to be like, well, why do you have this man controlling the ball so much? That's not KD's game, controlling the ball so much. We said
Hold on, buddy, because let's be honest here. Because when you make that statement, Rich and Green and Jen K, the last 4 or 5 years, that has been Kevin Durant. Like, he's been on the ball a lot. Like, we saw it the last 2 seasons in Phoenix. We've seen it. And so let's not act like Kevin Durant ain't been like a ball stopper and on the ball trying to dictate, because I told Green, I don't want to see the Phoenix Suns version of Kevin Durant. And we've been seeing that. So that is who he is, bro. He's at the top of the key. Kevin Durant can't afford to take 4 or 5 dribbles to get to his spots, bro. He needs to come off screens, pin downs, catch it, and go.
But whose fault is that?
It's not tight.
Whose fault is that, Mr. Mars? Whose fault is that he's taking the
I'm about
ball?
to
I
tell
don't
you,
think
JK.
he.
I'm about to tell you. And in my opinion, that falls on coaching, and it falls on Kevin Durant, who has no awareness, and accountability. So Ime and KD, and I mean, everybody takes fault in that, to be honest with you. Coaching and Kevin Durant. That's their fault.
Well, I thought you were going to say more than that we have an injured point guard. KD is doing what we brought him here for.
Jen K, respectfully, what does Fred VanVleet being injured have to do with Kevin Durant at the top of the key? When we've seen Kevin Durant the last 4 or 5 seasons.
I agree with you.
Oh, so then why mention Fred VanVleet then? If you agree with me.
Because nobody will be doing what they're doing. Amen wouldn't be bringing the ball up if he would be on the court.
No. Kevin Durant, no. Jen K, respectfully. Kevin Durant's going to be Kevin Durant. Doesn't matter who's here. If Fred's here or not. Kev's going to catch that basketball and be Kevin Durant. Fred's not stopping Kevin Durant from doing what Kevin Durant does. That's not happening. He's Kevin Durant. We've seen Kevin.
Okay, I can't speak on that because I hadn't really watched him before.
Okay, well, Jan K, if Kevin Durant did this next to Devin Booker, who's better than Fred VanVleet, then what do you think? What do you think he's gonna do with Fred VanVleet? And he did it with Devin Booker in Phoenix the last 2-3 seasons.
Well, let me ask you something, because I heard KD give an interview and he said that he took a lot of flack for what happened in Phoenix, though people don't want to talk about. They didn't want to talk about the issues that were going on internally or whatever team issues they had similar to the Rockets, but they blamed him. So what were the issues, or were there any in Phoenix?
Well,
I don't know.
Well, isn't it funny how his last 2 or 3 stops, there's been issues? Golden State, Brooklyn, and now in Houston a little bit. So who's the common denominator here? It's Kevin Durant. So Kevin can say what he wants to say, but until Kevin looks himself in the mirror and say, I'm the problem, or not that I'm the whole problem, but I got something to do with this. Like, KD's had issues his last 3 teams. So it's Kevin Durant who's the fucking issue.
No, the issue is that Kevin Durant need a point guard this year and last year.
Well, I can't speak on other teams, but I believe that the Rockets brought him here for one reason only, just to make the mid-range shots. We had a leader. Now we're asking him to do a lot of stuff we didn't intend to.
Miles know that shit. Hey, Miles. Yeah, Chris Paul and you know what I'm saying, Devin Booker. I heard you
Tyus Jones too.
Devin Booker.
Yeah, he had Tyus Jones too. Yeah,
Tyus Jones as well.
And they still didn't let Kevin Durant bring the ball up court and do dumb shit. Mm-hmm.
But we know the impact of Kevin Durant in Phoenix. They was number 2, number 1 at a little glimpse. And then as soon as he, went down, they went on a bad span. But that team in that particular time, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant, they wanted to just go off with scoring. That wasn't going to work. They had Mike Budenholzer, a championship level coach. Didn't work out offensively for him.
Okay.
So with the Rockets, you bring in Kevin Durant, knowing Fred VanVleet, a guy who's can perform at the highest level, and he's probably like last of the Mohegans as far as a point guard playmaker or a point guard setter, table setter as a point guard. Not too many of those dudes walking around at the level Fred VanVleet is. So I just think Fred going down was a big hiccup for the Rockets, but for them not to bring nobody in just to replace that was a big issue from the front office. But on the court, Kevin Durant, he's not in that position to make plays like that. You know what I'm saying? You tell him to think like that all season long, like, yeah, he can do triple-double things against Giannis in the playoffs, but at the same time, it didn't get him over the top. He was gassed out. He went balls to the walls, you know what I'm saying? He went all out in that series. And then in Phoenix, they didn't have any point guard. Then they get swept or whatever by Anthony Edwards. That was just a young team that went to Western Conference Finals. So you got beat with a team that went to Western Conference Finals. So I just feel like at this stage,
they had a point guard versus Minnesota. They had a point guard. They had Tyus Jones, probably the best point guard off the bench. A guy who can read, react, facilitate, dictate, all that. He's a very good point guard.
He wasn't no game changer point guard though, not for the team. He wasn't no game changer like that. I don't even know his stats like that, but he wasn't no game changer.
So if we're saying that Kevin Durant can only operate with a game changer, then what are we saying about Kevin Durant then?
No, we saying Kevin Durant already admitted all the guards that he worked with, he needs to get buckets. That's putting pressure on Amen Thompson and Reed Sheppard to get buckets. Do something on your own merit. Don't just wait on me to do something. You have to do something too on the court and not just give me the ball. And I'm 37 now, not 27. So that being said, it's Reed Sheppard at a second round Western Conference matchup as a point guard, contender point guard. No, not this Amen Thompson. But you know who was Fred VanVleet? Even though his numbers wasn't really speaking volumes, Fred VanVleet get busy. He know his team. That's what a general do as a point guard. And that's what I'm saying. Like Kevin Durant needs that. He can deny it. Like he said on Fred podcast, and Fred was trying to like edge him on to man, bro, I can get you easier shots. I
don't think Fred VanVleet is considered a general or like a total critical point guard.
He give you what you need though in the playoffs.
I mean, listen. I mean,
what you need to
he's a
play off.
scoring guard who can pass. That's what he is.
When they needed him to take a step back in the first game 1, we lost. Game 2, Jalen Green erupted.
Yeah.
Game 3, they started looking like, okay, these some little boys. Then Fred started up. Then he show up again. Then he show up again. Then everybody else, Amen Thompson and Jabari and Alperen Sengun show up. But Jalen was the one that didn't show up. So you have
KD had a better version of Fred last year in Phoenix. He had Devin Booker. I mean, Booker is
not a point guard, Miles. He's a scorer.
Fred VanVleet ain't okay, and Fred VanVleet ain't a real point guard. He's a scoring guard who can pass, just like Booker
Fred VanVleet went into scoring mode when the guys that was put on the pedestal to score, Miles. Fred VanVleet started scoring, getting buckets, making big shots. When Jalen Green wasn't doing that, when Amen Thompson can't knock down a mid-range shot, Amen Thompson was still a wing player, dunker spot type of aspect. Fred VanVleet was still trying to be a point guard and get buckets, knock down timely threes and stuff like that, and sit the table. So you mean to tell me if that wasn't on the team this year, we wouldn't be better than we are?
The Rockets, listen, yeah, with Fred there, things would be better, but I'm not sure that things would change drastically the way you guys make it seem like it's going to change. I don't agree with that. Oh, and by the way, Fred VanVleet last year, okay, so he was third. Okay. Yeah, so he was third last year in field goal attempts with about 12.7. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, Fred's a scoring guard who can pass. I mean, that's Devin Booker.
Mas, you saying like to Green point, I think Green trying to say he could take over and override KD tendency.
He take the pressure off. He can take the pressure off them.
Yeah, but you saying you don't think KD still would even listen to Fred VanVleet if
no. I think you DJ, you saying I'm saying that KD is stubborn.
No, I'm saying to your point, you saying that Fred VanVleet would because Moss's basic point is that KD gonna do what he gonna do. You saying if we had a real point guard, he wouldn't let KD do the bad habit.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. When KD on the Warriors, he had Draymond. He had hold on, Moss. He had Draymond to make decisions, and he had Stephen Curry to take the load off of him, and Klay Thompson, all that shit, right? So KD can still be KD. He went to Brooklyn and still was KD, but James Harden one leg, Kyrie out, so he went to a different element. Triple-double KD, all that shit, right? First, second round, all that stuff. Phoenix, he had Chris Paul, came off a finals run. They just went to the finals, him and Devin Booker. Okay, cool, I'll come hoop with y'all. They fired the head coach, Monty Williams. When the shit was distorted, when it was on what's the big man? They was trying to, Aiden. He was a counselor to that team to a certain degree. He was trying to get paid, Tari Eason type of shit this year. So what I'm saying is Kevin Durant is in a situation where I think he wants to win the championship. He wants to get that monkey off his back as far as not being a leader and stuff like that. And his leadership is totally different from everybody how we look at it or how we want him to be. But this year, Kevin Durant is still doing his job. It's not his fault that Fred got hurt. It's not his fault that Steven Adams got hurt. It's not his fault that the organization didn't bring in no help, to help him out on the back end of being a playmaker when we know. And he made motherfucking that. Then you don't think he made a motherfucker know that nigga needs somebody alongside him when he shut him down along with Kyrie next side to him? You don't think he made your know that? So it's something going on with the organization. Like, hey man, whatever we got, we're gonna deal with it because we ain't got no more money to branch off. We ain't trying to make all these extravagant and hiccup of decisions, bringing in help. So at the same time, Kevin Durant still doing Kevin Durant things, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and Kevin Durant hasn't played with a prototypical point guard except for Chris Paul. Other than Chris Paul, what real point guard has he ever played with? Nobody. Russ scoring point guard, Curry scoring point guard. I mean, Devin Booker, a scoring combo, however you want to say that. I mean, he played with James Harden for like a small stretch, but James wasn't there for the postseason.
Fred to the degree, and his perception is in the league. People don't really respect him to the Kyrie Irvings or James Harden or Chris Paul, but Fred VanVleet is a professional, bro. Look what he did with Jalen Green, LP, and Amen Thompson and Jabari. You feel me? And then he still had to step up in the playoffs. So I'm just saying Fred didn't have to be a prototypical all-worldly point guard. But at the same time, Fred he understands the game differently. The IQ is different from Fred VanVleet. That's the only thing that I say that the Rockets is missing now. Outside
So
of
are we
Fred
saying
not
that
being
if
here,
Fred?
Mhm.
So are we saying that if Fred was playing or plays next season, then we're going to see Kevin coming down flares, pin downs, and it's going to be a different offense because Fred's there?
I think it'll be totally different. At the same time, I still
Totally
need to see
different? Oh,
Fred.
wow.
Yeah, I mean decision making and saying that the reps of things will be different. Like I said, it'll be a more calm pace when Fred's on the court. But at the same time, I need to see Fred healthy coming off his injury because you still have to be you don't want to be a liability coming back off an injury. That's all I'm saying about Fred's impact.
KD had Devin Booker, man, primary ball handler. He can relieve all the
It's
pressure.
different though, Miles. They had Boo Nose over there.
Not different. Not different.
Monty
And
Williams.
Fred VanVleet.
Come on, bro. Devin Booker ain't no point guard, bro. They
And
put
neither is Fred
Devin
VanVleet,
Booker.
bro. He's a scoring guard. He is,
Fred
bro.
VanVleet is more of a point guard than Devin Booker.
Man, Devin Booker is a better passer than Fred VanVleet. He's a better decision maker.
Nope.
Like Devin Booker has shown to like
Devin Booker.
be
He
a
used
scorer
that for
and a
a
playmaker.
scoring
VanVleet.
impact, bro. Stop it.
Green.
Kick,
Booker's
drive and
average
dish.
6,
Kick
7
and dish.
assists. Huh?
What we talking about, Miles? He using his scoring
saying
impact,
that-
bro.
No. I know his scoring is his most impactful attribute, but I'm also saying that Devin Booker has had the assignment to play make for the Phoenix Suns for years, other than Chris Paul, for years. That was his role on the team, was to play make and score.
At the same time, Devin Booker is not comfortable with a point guard. If a point guard not next to him, at his full potential, in my opinion.
Okay.
In my opinion, he's not at his full potential because he's a 6'6" guard, just like James Harden. He needed a Chris Paul to take him to another level. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hold him accountable, and they went far in the playoffs. And Chris Paul even went further. Damn near got the second round for the first time playing with a guard like James Harden. So you put him with a young Devin Booker, who's a 2 guard that can make plays. You know what I'm saying? But not a natural point guard. I think James Harden's more of a natural playmaking guard than a Devin Booker. He understands the game different.
I agree with that
But
part.
they pushing Devin Booker into that situation. Devin Booker's a hoop. Be like, okay, just like Kevin Durant. Okay, put me in that position. I can make passes just like that. The next man. They're gonna trap me. The next guy just have to make shots when the ball is out of my hands, bro. So we can just say that Donovan Mitchell is he a point guard? You know what I'm saying? If you put him in that situation, yes, because he's gonna use the scoring impact off of double teams and off of his impact of scoring. The game changed because his scoring impact. But I do believe, Miles, that James Harden is a different impact of a point guard player. Like he really transitioned his game into a point guard over a dynamic 25 points per game night type of player.
Okay.
It's just different.
Well, I stand on because me, Rich, and DJ Generations all agree that it was a mistake bringing in Kevin Durant, and I stand on that, bro. And so this team has set themselves back a couple of years by bringing in Kevin Durant. He's literally ruined the team. He ruined the team. He ruined the team. And I don't care about numbers. I don't care about stats because that's an easy out and an easy argument. Like I look at intangibles and how you're getting your points and the impact your game has on your teammates and your team and the environment and all that shit, bro. The Houston Rockets went from a feisty, gritty, a team that teams didn't want to play with a level of physicality to a soft team.
So Mars, Alperen Sengun can't be held accountable as far as being an offensive hub and a playmaker, saying that he can, be an overall playmaker, with no Fred VanVleet. Is it, KD's fault that Amen Thompson was put in that situation, was drafted as a point guard, and then are you forcing him to be a point guard? It's not his fault that he can be a night in, night out guy as far as making decisions and making plays. He has to learn from that position. And also Reed Sheppard. And also Reed Sheppard. But they got him at the point guard position though. So Reed Sheppard has the one bringing.
But Amen Thompson is not the one bringing because
yes, he is.
You guys have said this a lot.
More often than not, it's Amen Thompson.
Listen, if you drafted Amen Thompson and he wasn't a complete player or he can't dribble, pass, and shoot, then that's on him, bro. This is basketball. Why are we getting on Amen Thompson and saying that he ain't got this because he's doing this? This is basketball, bro. Like you're required to dribble, pass, and shoot. like be good at all facets of the game if you're on the perimeter. So that's Amen's fault, bro. That's his fault.
Almost downfall really is, making perimeter jump shots and stuff like that. Because I think what he brings to the table is like making plays and dishing assists. I think his athleticism, his speed of the game is like a Russell Westbrook. He can get by like that, but making perimeter shots really holds him back of being in the point guard position, because a lot of point guards these days really have to make perimeter shots. If you're just going downhill like you Giannis at the point guard, then that's predictable. And then you have Alperen Sengun. However, that offense, works. As him being a lead operator on offense, that gets stagnant. And then he goes into his mode of bagging down from the 3-point line. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I agree. Listen, there's blame to go around. There's blame to go around everybody. I agree with that.
But Miles, hey man, I'm
not getting ready to close it out. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to close it out, Mr. Miles. But I'm gonna start off with you, bro. What you got, bro? What you got going forward?
Well, I mean, the last 2-3 games, favorable schedule, and so tonight wasn't a game that I call it a scheduled win, but it wasn't. It was a toss-up game, and the Rockets came out and played well, shot the ball well, all 4 quarters, played from minute 1 through 48, and so these last 2-3 games has been cool, and so like Rich said, I want to see a level of consistency moving forward, and if they can play a level of consistent good basketball on both ends of the court going into the postseason, then I'll feel a lot better when we get to the postseason. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm easy to please. Like I'm big on consistency. And so this team doesn't get my benefit of the doubt to be positive just yet. I gotta see more. And that's it, bro. And so we'll see. And so they got a lot of work to do. And this team playing good for 3 games, for me, is not the measuring stick, bro. Out of 82 games, you mean to tell me game 77, 78, or 75, 76, you played well, but you were inconsistent versus some of the better teams and bad teams, and you just blew a fucking 13-point lead in 2 minutes? Come on, bro. Like 2 games is not going to erase my train of thought. It's not. And so we'll see, bro. I mean, it's all good, bro. But like always, this is an awesome platform. I love coming on here. I'm not trying to be Debbie the Downer, but the Rockets have to force me to change my mind, which they haven't done yet, Green. They just haven't, bro.
I got you, bro. I got you. Hey, man, shout out to Mr. Miles, man. Shout out to Miles. Hey, to the next game. Hey, DJ Generation, what you got, DJ?
Yeah, I'll make it quick, man. Respect to everybody. It's always good. I definitely enjoyed you and Moss kind of, high level going back and forth debating. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the middle on that. Like, I said it too, classic Houston. This ain't just no Rockets thing. This is, you already know, Green, historically, just since we've been kids, Houston teams love to give you that hope and then just snatch it away at the worst possible time. So, hopefully they build on it and they keep it going. You know what I'm saying? All we can do at this point, kind of just keep looking and hoping that it finally clicked in, like Rich and Ma saying that they stay consistent and then they can carry it over, going to the playoffs hot with that mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like already knowing what they got to do, being disciplined. So all we can really do is sit back and wait. And I appreciate J&K bringing up the interview thing. I was late to the show, so I just found out about that. So that was good to kind of give everybody insight on. So I appreciate that, J&K. I'm out.
You're welcome.
Salute to you, DJ. Hey, Rich Bates, what you got, Rich? Rich, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Okay, what you got, bro? What you got, man? We'll get up out of here.
Yeah, bro. Salute to you, Greenleaf.
Salute.
Yeah, man. They got a couple more. I don't know how many games they got, but I know it's the end of the season. So
like 6, maybe 6, maybe.
6. So yeah, bro. I think they're gonna stay in this 6th spot. I'm gonna just be honest when I say this, dog. I think they blew that Minnesota game on purpose, bro. I'm gonna just be real with you, dog. That's what I forgot to say. I think they blew that game on purpose. Just the way how it ended in overtime, and then KD missed them free throws. It was like almost scripted for them to, because I don't think they wanted that tiebreaker. Because I really think they don't want to play Denver in that first round. But that's my conspiracy. It is what it is. But going forward, I really think, if they go into the playoffs looking the right way, I really do think they can get out the first round. But like I said, it just depends on how they going into the playoffs, how well they playing. It looked like LP getting his second win. It looked like the team really they look, like I said, bro, they look a little different. I don't know what it is. It's just they look a little more like they trying to get after it. So we'll see these last couple games. Hopefully they keep it up, bro. So salute to you,
For
Green.
sure. For sure. Salute to you, bro. Hey, Miss Jan K. Last but not least, Miss Jan K. What you got before we get up out of here?
Hey, well, I just want to say that I hope that one of the younger players will step up and sort of be a leader, because we all know KD and Fred only has 2 or 3 years left. And as KD said in his burner account, this is your future. These guys are our future. So when I saw like Alpy in that interview with his arm around Tari, I think Alpy is younger than Tari. Isn't Tari like 26? Alpy is like 22 or something. But
He is.
yeah, so it just may take whoever has it in them. It may be Alpy. Somebody said it may be Bari or whoever it is, but one of the younger guys is, going to have to step up. And like we said earlier, when, Miles was talking about, like it was too late in the season to have those team talks, but no one apparently stepped up to the plate. So I'm not exactly who it was that stepped up to the plate. I doubt it was KD, or it might have been Alpy. They didn't make it seem like it was Ime, but I think it was just a whole group effort. So I would like to see one of the young guys eventually step up and sort of take over, and so we can quit blaming other players for the inconsistency.
I got you, JK. I got you. They didn't, throw Ime in there saying like he didn't want to control the whole meeting and whatnot. They said it was a players' meeting, so whoever that player was, salute to that player. If it was Aaron Holiday, if it was Jae'Sean Tate, who knows? You know what I'm saying, JK? It was much needed because Tari Eason really needed it. And at the end of the day, because he the one stepped out of it and was performing a different way after they lost to Minnesota. I'm gonna remember that game because it was a good night and they shut my channel down that night. So at the end of the day, I think they still trying to do it. But for the Rockets, it's just, what I'm saying, it's always gonna be a turning point at some point, whether it's getting your stretch going at the back end of the season, the last 10 games of the season, 8 games, whatever the case may be. You just want to be at a good situation going into the playoffs, period. So, hey, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody hit that panel, J&K. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Great show as usual.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, shout out to all new subscribers as well. But we finna get up out of here, man. Y'all be safe. We'll be back tomorrow. We have been walking tomorrow. No Giannis, but we'll be back in action. It's your boy Greenleaf exclusive. I'm out here, fam. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.